It looks like we live, and it looks like we live. Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. In here with the homie Monnie Brown TV to talk some good boxing with y'all. Monnie Brown, what's good?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going down, big dog? Over chilling, man. Ready to get these people this knowledge.
Look like we getting some feedback. Hold on for 1 second. Let me make sure everything is. Oh, let me mute this here. That's on me. Okay, there we go. There we go. We back. Yeah, like I was saying, man, we about to talk this boxing. We about to get it lit up in this joint, man. Everybody, man, if you don't catch the live, be sure to watch the replay. And we want to discuss everything. I repeat, everything that's at the top of the list of boxing right now, man. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I really am.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vice versa.
So, yes, sir. So let's start it off, man. Let's get this thing cracking. Earl Spence Jr. That's something that me and my man Monnie Brown TV, we kind of sit on some opposite shores on some issues when it comes down to Earl Spence Jr. Now, I think we both want the same goal for the kid. We definitely want the same goal. We want to see this dude get to the top, see him get there as a champion, do what he got to do. But, but we want to see him move, I guess you might want to say, a little different. You know what I mean? Now, my position is I want to see Earl Spence Jr. leave the IBF, maybe take a chance in the WBC, maybe even take a chance in the WBA. Monnie, how you feel about that?
Yeah, shouts out to Mainman. But it's like this, bro. When you say lead the IBF, it's like once he did like Earl position, bro, and coming up getting to where he got to, it was a tough road, bro. You know what I mean? And in boxing, you always go get backlash, right?
Right.
So we came out, bro, trying to get these big fights against these dudes, which was understandable at the time when he was trying to get them fights. It was high risk, low reward. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had a name, but he wasn't really a big time high commodity like he is now. So it's like, fuck it. How can I get into it, and how can I make my name relevant, bro?
But didn't he achieve that by rising through the IBF? Now we all know who Earl Spence Jr. is. The biggest question that comes with him is he this same guy against the elites? You know what I'm saying?
That's true, but you gotta think about the position. Like, all right, you say you want to go to the WBC.
Yeah.
You see who fighting for the WBC, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia, right?
Right.
Even though he can go over there, you still not gonna be high. They can put him in the top 10. I won't say they won't put Earl in the top 10. Who knows where they'll put him?
Yeah, he's a champion. They'll put him in the top. They'll definitely put him in the top.
The WBO, we know that's Bob Earn world, bro. That's just the truth about it. Then when you come to the IBF, I mean not the IBF, the WBA, Keith Thurman holding on to that belt. Mainman. Can you hear me, bro? Did they let me back in?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, they kicked me out. They said something happened.
Yeah, man. This my Wi-Fi in my area. I'm thinking that's what it is, man. I'm in a heavily wooded area, so sometimes the Wi-Fi jumps. But what I'm gonna have to end up doing, if this happens one more time, I'll switch it over to another device, and that way we won't have this issue one more. But I'm gonna give it one more shot with it, and if it doesn't, we'll go to another device and we'll run smooth from there.
I ain't got nothing to do, so it's cool. We still live?
Yeah, we still live, bro. We still live.
Yeah, but like
like I was saying though, you said look at the people over in the WBC, right?
No, yeah, I was saying the WBC, like they can put him there, right? But even if they put him in the top 10, they're not gonna make Earl a mandatory, bro. They're not gonna make him a mandatory, so he have to fight his way back up. The WBA the same way the WBO. It's like when you got your position in the IBF, and we know the IBF, yeah, it ain't no people there to really fight. But the thing is this:
It's a graveyard.
He got a year. He got a year before his next mandatory before August, right?
Right.
So he trying his best to get a bigger fight. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get one of these bigger fights. That's why Mikey Garcia sitting there. And if we can get the Mikey Garcia fight, that's.
I mean, come on. I don't even, truth be told, man, I don't think that's a realistic situation. I think that the Mikey Garcia thing, all he doing is just using Errol Spence Jr.'s name to keep his name out there in the spotlight. Because at the end of the day, Errol Spence's name is kind of hot right now. Yeah, and Mikey Garcia is a smart dude when it comes to. There's no way he gonna go down a weight class and then say, "Oh, I'm trying to fight Errol Spence Jr." Now, if he would have stayed at 140 or made some attempts to maybe start to go up to 147, I can believe it. But the dude went down in weight.
I believe, you know what I mean?
I can't take Mikey Garcia serious.
I said it because it is, but I don't see Mikey needing clout. I don't see I know what you're saying like that, but I don't see him really need he got a name. He one of the hottest names in boxing, bro. I don't think that's just what I feel. I don't think he need clout to try to use Errol Spence's name to get on. I really do think Mikey want that fight. I do think Mikey got that dog in him to say I'll fight Errol Spence Jr., bro. Like I said, I seen the one interview where they kept saying, "Hey, Mikey," they keep saying you're not going to fight. He like, watch me. Like he said, if it's in December, that's why I say we go. I'm waiting to see. Once it get past, if he get past Robert Easter, I'm gonna wait and see. But we go touch on that again. But we'll keep Thurman in the IBF, bro. I just feel like fighters, bro, once you become that champion, man, once you become that champion, you get that belt, bro, you don't want to just let that belt go. Like you see Kell Brook. Brook had it. He didn't just want to let it go, bro. And that's why I saluted Kell Brook on that situation. He just didn't want to let that belt go. Like, it's hard to say I'm champion now to just let that bitch go and to come back and say I'm trying to become champion again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true shit. But before Kell fought Spence, he was getting broke down for the JoJo dance. He was getting broke down for the all the other the Frankie Gavins. And when he was defending against those IBF bumps, it was like, oh, all hell was breaking loose on Kell Brook. Why don't he fight this fight? I did a video not too long ago, and I said that Kell Brook and Errol Spence Jr. suffer from the same IBF fate. It's the same thing. Kell Brook went through it. That's what made him go up to get the Triple G fight, because nobody wanted to fight him. So he's like, yo, what? I'm gonna go up there and get this bag and get my face broken with Triple G. But it is what it is.
But you gotta remember though, when Kell Brook was supposed to fight Devin Alexander, kept getting them injuries. Kell had big names out there for him, bro. It just kept, and I know that was before he beat Sean Porter for the belt. You know what I'm saying? But he still like Kell, big stage to fighting big fighters. He kept getting injured, bro.
He got stabbed. Remember, he got stabbed. Yeah, he got stabbed.
Yep, he got stabbed. And then I think one time it happened on Devin Alexander. I think this was twice they supposed to fight. It didn't happen. That was a big time fight at the time. Devin was the champ before Sean Porter beat him. So with Kell, I understood that. Yeah, but the thing with Kell though, they want.
Didn't Khan get that fight?
Nah, Khan fought him after.
Okay.
Because remember he lost to Sean Porter.
Okay.
But you got to blame Kell and Eddie Hearn for that, bro. One, keeping the belt over in the UK. You know what I'm saying? They could have came over to America and got a big time name if they wanted one. They was just waiting on the big time names, you know. And I saw what Eddie Hearn was doing with that belt, bro. He was trying to keep that thing over in the UK, bro. It's like you got to blame Eddie Hearn for that position, you know.
I mean, but the thing is, Kell took the heat for not making unifications. He took the heat for not being able to go and get the other fights. And now that Errol Spence Jr. has won the IBF, now I got to give it, he did fight Lamont Peterson, you know what I'm saying? But that was like Peterson that we didn't know what was going on with that version of Peterson. Like, that was like almost like he just didn't get in there. I don't know.
With that Peterson fight, bro, I'm telling you, that's credit to Errol Spence, bro. That was the same Lamont Peterson that would have moved. It was the point of you feel like when you move, like, you not just go move on Earl like that, bro, because you know how to cut the ring, bro, and his pace is crazy. You see the pace he fight at, he on your ass. So your best thing is to try to fight. Like, look at Kell Brook and Earl, bro. I know that fight, bro, Earl forced him to fight like that. Earl forced Kell Brook into that fight. He forced him. Look, Kell Brook was in Earl with some hard-ass shots. Right. He was right back in his face. Right back in his face with the pace, bro. It's like he forced you to fight at that pace. To where Lamont, they sink it. Going. Yeah, you got to remember, they know each other. So Lamont probably thought like, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna get to this kid body, I'm gonna do this. Just didn't know Earl became a way better fighter than what it just was. You know, I'll take nothing from Lamont.
Just did not let his hands go. You would have thought that Earl was moving all around. The Earl was right there in front of him a lot of portions of that fight. Yeah, it's just that Lamont just did not get off. He didn't pull that trigger like we thought he would. You know what I'm saying? And
it was the thing though. Lamont ain't a fighter that really get off first anyway. You gotta look at what he did against Danny Garcia. We know Earl is the offensive fighter. But Lamont, he did some good things in that fight. It was just Earl was bigger, better, and stronger, bro. That's what it all came down to. And Lamont,
so
I never went against Lamont.
Why do you think Lamont vacated his WBA title for that fight?
On a simple fact of talking to Al Heyman, trying to get Earl a big fight. And you gotta understand this too, man. When Lamont won that belt, when he beat that man, Alvanessa, when he beat Alvanessa and got that WBA regular, bro, you know what Lamont said?
What's that?
Lamont said, "This is not." He's like, "It's nice to have this belt," but to him, that was like a paper belt. I could sit.
But it still would have been a unification fight.
No doubt. But he couldn't unify with it. They weren't gonna do that because
wouldn't that have helped Earl Spence to be a unified? I don't know if he would. I mean, I'm sure he couldn't have probably maintained those titles for so long because of how the situation would have lined up. But
the thing was, I think it was a fight like with the WBA regular, it has a mandatory. The WBA super don't. That's why Keith Thurman can hold on to that belt.
Right, but eventually they will call for Keith Thurman to defend that belt. And with Earl Spence Jr. sitting there as the regular champion, how would the WBA resist making a Keith Thurman versus Earl Spence Jr.?
That's true, but it had to be something. It had to be something with him having to vacate because you got to think about it. Badu Jack vacated as well. You know what I'm saying? He vacated as well, so it had to be something with the WBA. Like, you got to be something with they sanctioned to where.
But I think it was more so he would have probably had to make a decision on which road he would have had to go down, whether it had been the IBF or the WBA. You know what I'm saying? And just to me would have been a quicker way to Thurman. And that's how I was looking at it. Like that right there would have been a very faster way.
But the thing is this though, when is Thurman coming back? That's the whole thing. Like, you gotta understand how long Earl been waiting on Thurman, bro. You gotta he even tired of saying, he's like, fuck it, bro.
But how long will he wait in the IBF? How long will he wait there?
But the thing is, it ain't about Thurman no more than him, bro. It ain't even about it. It's about it's about who is hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see, out of sight, out of mind, bro. Thurman gone. The big fight was Thurman and Spence, not what everybody's saying. Crawford and Spence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Spence chasing the winner of Porter and Garcia now. So out of sight, out of mind, bro. When you lose, the lust for the fight go away. You know what I'm saying? Now we hoping Thurman come back and be the same Thurman, but that fight, like, I ain't even made a video on Thurman in I don't know how long, bro.
Yeah, but see, get drained with Thurman. Now with Thurman's case, like I said before, man, if any fighter in boxing earned the right to say, look, I need to take a year off after beating the next two highest rated contenders in his weight class, I mean, that's just like I can't think of nobody else in boxing that probably did that. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm like, look, it's let's just give him some time to come back. When he come back, though, he do got to display that same hunger.
That's the thing too, though. We don't knock Thurman for that, bro. That ain't my knock on Thurman. Even with Thurman, look, I even believe him when he said he was injured the first time with the elbow surgery and all that. All right, if you feel like that, handle your business, bro. Go have the elbow surgery. But show us that you really mean, like, we don't see Thurman in no, like, of course you don't have to put your fucking rehab all through her letting us know that you rehab and you doing this, you doing that. My whole thing is at least let us know that you're serious about getting back into the boxing ring, bro.
I mean, truth be told, though, if you think of it from this standpoint, Thurman's injury was sort of smart because remember what the WBC had did before he announced that he was pushing his fight back. They had ordered him they had ordered him for two mandatories.
Two mandatories, right.
So it was you see what Gerald Swift Hurd just did with the WBA, right? You see, and you see where the WBA was ordering a rematch between him and Laura. And so now Gerald Swift Hurd is going to get that procedure done on his shoulder because he know that's a way to get out of that situation. I'm just saying, could Thurman have been the one that seen like, yo, I ain't trying to rematch these two dudes. In order to rematch the two dudes I just beat. So let me just go ahead and do something, relinquish this title, let him fight for it, sit back, see who emerge, and I'm taking that dude on. Is that not a smarter route instead of Thurman busted up or whatever, getting back and fighting fights that he just won?
The thing was this. That's a smart route. If that's what's his tactic. But the thing is, you don't come back, bro, saying you coming back, you're doing this, you're doing that, man. And then all of a sudden you catch another injury, bro. Now, credit everybody with that situation with the WBC, bro, saying, oh, mandated two mandatories. We rather seen these dudes fight each other and the winner fight Thurman just as if now, like you're saying, they both fighting for the belt. But it was the point where we just wanted Thurman to show, like you said, the same hungerness, bro, that he had before, right now, bro. You
but
know,
he hasn't had the change. He ain't threw a punch. I think looking at the succession of fights, even now when people heard that, oh, I'm gonna take 2-3 fights before I even think about Earl Spence Jr. Now that right there, I'm not rocking with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to see him fight 1,000 fights and then decide to get in there, you know, with Earl Spence. I'm not down for.
That's the thing, because we knew, like, this is, ask yourself, nobody wanted to see him fight Sean Porter or Danny Garcia over. The fight was Earl Spence, bro.
Now, that is the fight. That ain't no doubt in my mind. That's the fight.
When you're on Dante's Boxing Nation saying, this 2015, I can see me fighting Earl, you know, in 2 years with some change on it. And when that 2 years and some change passed by, look, they all gave Earl an ultimatum, bro. We know this. Porter, Thurman, and Garcia gave Earl an ultimatum. He did all that shit, bro. He went and got the title. He beat some big names. You know what I'm saying?
Don't deny.
He did all that. So now when the time passed, because like I say, in the boxing game, that shit fly by. It fly by, bro. You know what I'm saying? So now the kid emerged and he where he's supposed to be. Now, Thurman, you did what you had to do. Now, credit this, though. After Sean Porter and after Danny Garcia, I don't expect you to jump right in the ring with Earl Spence after that. You know what I'm saying? That's 2 quality, top-of-the-line fights, bro. Yes, he deserved a little soft touch-up, if that's what you want to call it. I don't call no fight a soft touch-up, but he do deserve, like, a fight. Then, come on, Earl, bring your ass on. But at the end of the day...
it's like Thurman building this thing into a much bigger fight. If Thurman wins a soft touch, maybe against another good contender, Earl Spence Jr. beats, let's say, for example, the winner Devin Alexander versus Andre Berto, which is a very possible fight, right?
That's what a lot of people think next for Earl. Yeah,
I think that's a good fight for Earl. You know what I'm saying? But let's say he go and win that fight. That's another decent name on Earl's resume. Then he get one more fight. Man, the fight between these two gonna be so big, and I think that's what Heyman blowing behind the scenes, man. The fight between these two gonna be so big that people gonna be like, "Yo, God, hey, it's gonna be monumental." You see Earl, man, doing this thing with the Cowboys brand, man. I think that's good, yo. I think that's hella good. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, Thurman gonna have to emerge back. And I don't mean to cut you off, my bad. Thurman gonna have to emerge back and be the Thurman of old, bro. Like he gotta talk like he want. Like, come on, man. Like we all know it's true, bro.
Yeah.
His temperament goes down when he's around Earl Spence.
No doubt about it. But I think because he has no intentions on fighting him. That's if he knew he was fighting him next, then he'll be geared up for that fight. But he knows that, look, I'm not fighting him yet. Let y'all keep talking it out. And guess what? I'm going to fight. His track record is just too proven. You know what I mean? Like, if it was an unproven track record, I'd be like, you know what? But this dude is proven. You know what I mean?
No, you can't take that from Thurman. But the thing is this, bro. It's time, bro. Like, yes, it's proven. But as he was proving his, Earl was proving his as well, bro. You understand? He was proving his as well. And we know what he was building up to. He was building up to Thurman. Like you say, he's been calling Thurman out since 2014, 2015, bro. Thurman knows this, bro. He knows this. Now, credit. Thurman is the A side. And I know, like, people, oh, the A side, this and that. Facts are facts. Facts are facts. Thurman had 2 belts. You know what I'm saying? He was the biggest thing at welterweight. Besides Kell Brook, he was the biggest thing at welterweight. But when you got a man that's coming for your ass, bro, and did everything that was asked of him, and it was that time, and we know Al was ready to make that fight happen. It wasn't that Al was trying to build it to be big as it was, man, because you got to understand, they weren't going on pay-per-view. It was going on regular TV regardless, bro.
But what about the sanctioning battles? I mean, he still had the WBC. He still had
true as well. That's
true as well. He got to handle
obligations. Yeah. But the thing is that the injury was set that shit back, which made him have obligations, bro. Because like I say, even if like I say, after he beat Danny Garcia, all right, if you got a mandatory after that, that's why we're saying I wasn't expecting him to just jump right into the ring after them 2 tough-ass fights. So if he had a mandatory, but you got to think about it. He was saying he wanted the Manny Pacquiao fight in this fight, but when it came to Earl, which everybody want the money fight, I don't knock no man for wanting their money.
Of course.
But when it comes to the time, though, when it comes to time to fight Earl Spence, bro, the temperament changed. When they're around Earl, the shit changed. Like I said, the most got out of Thurman is when he said, hold on, let me talk. And he said he's going to show Earl what the truth really looked like. But I think,
like I said, man, once he intends on fighting Earl, I think you'll see the change in Thurman. Once he says, you know what, he in my sight. The man never told nobody no. He's always stayed consistent with his answers and said, look, that's 2 to 3 fights away. You know what I mean? He's always said that from day one. He never one time
he said the same thing in 2015, though, bro.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying that he's not cautious when it comes to Spence, because he knows Spence the real deal. But what I'm saying is he has no intentions on fighting Spence, so he ain't gonna talk that up. Maybe it's in his best interest. He should. You see Terrence Crawford doing it. You know what I'm saying? And if that fight is 4 or 5 fights away, whatever, Crawford already putting the lip service to it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me just read this comment in the chat, man. JD says Spence gave Crawford an ultimatum of get a strap, then we fight. Now Spence has moved the goalpost by saying he wants the other champions first and Crawford last. I hope Crawford gets the unification.
Let me answer that, bro. You got to understand, bro. When you got Al Heyman and you got Bob Arum, now credit this. Crawford fought 2 of Al Heyman fighters, and I think it was in Diaz and John Molina. But when you got somebody like Spence and Terrence Crawford, what was his name? JD?
Yeah.
JD, you got to understand. You got to understand what did Terrence Crawford say? Al is not going to send his guy over here if it don't make sense. And the same with me. Bob not going to send me over there if it don't make sense. That fight, that's a fight. Listen, when you got fighters on the same side of the street, Garcia, Porter, Thurman, and Spence, of course they're gonna want to fight in their stable, bro, because that's what been building up. And you really want them to,
big fights on this side of the street.
Right. Crawford just came up. Now I don't knock him because Crawford is my dude. I got Crawford number 2 in the welterweight division.
Not yet already.
That's my thing. But once you look at it, bro, and you know, I'm a skilled dude, man. I'm a skilled dude. But once you look at it, bro, Bob Arum knows what he's doing. Bob Arum has Jose Benavidez over there. He has fighters over there. He got an agenda with Crawford himself, bro. Y'all got to understand that Bob Arum is a smart man. Bob Arum been lasting his business almost 60, 70 years, bro, just by doing stupid shit. Yes, that's the fight that we want. Yes, Spence did say that. And yes, Spence will fight Crawford just like Crawford will fight Spence. Neither one is ducking each other, bro. But we know the politics of boxing, bro. It's politics.
No question about it. They got network obligations. They got promotional obligations. I think the way the fans feel is it looks like Crawford is the one talking it up. And it looks like Crawford is the one. And it all depends on if you like flash and mirror, like if you like the smoking flash, or if you like that humble dude that's like, look, I know this ain't happening no time soon, so I'm not going to talk it up. But see, that's what I'm saying, though. The same way Earl can do that against Spence. I mean, hold on, let me just say, the same way that Earl can do that against Crawford, why can't Thurman do that against Earl?
Because they on the same side of the street, bro. Because look, they on the same side of the streets, and this fight been brewing, bro. This been animosity. Crawford and Spence just became animosity, bro. You know what I'm saying? That just became, and it's going to happen. Trust and believe me, as long as they keep winning. Because in boxing, anything can happen. But when you're on the same side of the street, bro, you were Al Heyman, and y'all the 2 biggest names over there. Like, I don't take nothing from Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Danny got a hell of a resume, hell of a fan base. You know what I'm saying? But when we talk about the 2 hottest commodities that was with Al at that time, and a fight that everybody wanted to see, we know that they were Showtime. They were PBC. You understand? Right. That's the fight that we know that can be realistic and that can be made happen without having to talk with different networks, without having to talk to 2 different promoters, trying to see who the A side and swindle more money. And it's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes that we don't see. But when I got somebody right here on my side of the street that's on the side of me, you can make that fight happen way quicker, bro. And that fight was brewing. They got to understand that. It was brewing already, bro. We didn't expect Thurman to get injured. You know what I'm saying? The injuries wasn't a part of this shit, but it's a part of boxing. You got to respect it. Whether we say if it's real or not, you got to respect it. But the thing is with Thurman,
I still think Thurman's injury, honestly, I think it more so attributes to that Mando, man. That double Mando they gave him. I mean, WBC, they did the same thing to Charlo, man. They be doing these double Mandos, and fighters don't want to be tied down like that, especially if you're at the top of the food chain. And that's the reason I think he did that.
But think about it, though. Ever since he dropped the WBC, has Spence really been chasing Thurman, bro? Has he really been speaking his name? It's like we want the WBC. It's like he let it go. Spence said he did what I wanted him to do. He dropped. He vacated the belt. He doing what he doing. When he come back, we'll see what happens. And that's my whole stance with it too. When he come back, we'll see what happens.
I just think he could get this stuff accomplished so much faster. If you see James DeGale just recently vacated his IPF. Now, in James DeGale's situation, it's a little different because he's towards the end of his career. But he figured, like, look, I know even though it's a fight that we all still want to see him fight in a Piscataway right there. But the fact is, he like, look, I want to go after the big fight. And in order for me to get it, this is what I got to do. My name is already established. And that's what I look at with Earl Spence Jr. His name is
But the Gale going down, though, right?
If they put him in that WBC, they will be cornered. They wouldn't. Earl will not only have the fans now putting pressure, but he will have the sanctioning bodies applying pressure.
Yeah, but he's still giving up leverage, bro. Like I tell you,
giving up. Look. Oh, saying he's giving up leverage as a champion, not being a champion.
Exactly. I'm telling you, once you be, it's hard to get to that role, main man, to become champion, bro. That wasn't an easy role for that man, bro. It wasn't. Look, you remember him on Devin Alexander in the Mercant card, letting him know he coming for him, bro. I'm talking about the kid sat in the background saying he was coming. Now the kid arrived when he beat Kell Brook. That's my first video I made when he beat Kell Brook, bro. Earl has arrived, bro. You don't go over to the UK. You don't sell there for 2 weeks, bro, in a fucking hotel room, train out of a Mercant gym, don't know what food to eat. You know what I'm saying? You over there away from your kids. You don't do all this to get her to win that belt, man, just to relinquish it. I understand your position, bro, and it's a good position. But even if you go jumping them sanctioned bodies, bro, you don't know how it goes, bro. You don't know if they gonna move you up quick enough. You don't know, like, now I do agree they might put him in the top 10 because of Earl Spence Jr. But
now they don't put him in the top. They'll put him in the, I believe, top 5 by him being a champion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's not a champion no more.
But no, by him leaving, well, he wasn't a champion in maybe in the WBC or BA, but by him being that format, they're going to put him in that top tier to force those fights, like they did back in the day when they wanted him to face Tim Brad. You know what I'm saying? They want to put him in that top tier to force those fights. And I just think that would have been a faster route. It would have saved us maybe a fight or two if he would have took that route. You know what I'm saying?
And I look at it as this: he want that WBC, bro. Now that it's right there in the middle of the streets, and now Danny Garcia and Sean for the fight for, if they quit pushing their damn fights back, Earl came out, bro. He said, like, he got to already be saying, big man. He's saying, Al saying, the winner got to see him next. You know, that's why he's saying, all right, now it might not happen this year, but next year, the beginning or the middle, they got to see him, bro. And I think he all right with that. It's like, I'm gonna hold on to this belt. I'm gonna become unified champion.
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I hope it do play out for him that way because, like I said, if he gets if he gets that Berto Alexander winner, you know what I mean, which I think is more realistic than the other fight, truth be told. If he gets that to hold him over until, because they just pushed that fight back some. So if he get that fight in the meantime to hold him over to that, I mean, it's a good look. I mean, but if after the next fight, if Earl don't get the winner of that fight, or somebody, another chance, somebody of an elite status, the fans, the questions are going to start coming out more. Like, yo, okay, look, man, we know you the goods, but we want to see you make moves to get these dudes.
That's the thing, though, man. I got the line to Earl, bro. Trust and believe. I'm not holding no easy questions back for Earl, bro. You understand?
Yeah, that's all it is. And he could be building his brand, because some people say, look, he building himself right now, which I totally get that part too. Using the cowboy, man, that was brilliant. You know what I'm saying? That was freaking brilliant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So it's like the question, bro, go be there and look, trust and believe me, bro. This kid want the big fights, bro. I'm talking about Earl want them all. He want them all, bro. When he say line them all up, the dude is a savage, bro. Like it's a part of him that child don't see. You understand? Y'all see him being cool, calm, and he's a savage, man. Let me tell you, bro. You hear me? A savage, bro.
JD makes a point, man, and I kind of think about that. If Garcia wins, Al Heyman won't stop from unifying with Crawford. You know that.
No, that ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford.
That's not gonna happen. It's not possible. Understand this. Ask yourself, why is Danny Garcia saying the only fight for me left is Earl Spence, and after that I can move up? Ask yourself why is Sean Porter saying, I love classics. So after I beat Danny Garcia, maybe the next fight is going to be the next class is going to be me and Earl Spence. Al Heyman knows exactly what.
They don't want to look like they don't want to look pussy to the public.
But this thing, no. Look, Al, bro, Al is going to make sure Earl get this fight next, bro. He understand Earl is doing everything asking him. Even Al fed up with it, bro. Trust me. One of them cats is next, but the winner is next for Earl Spence, bro. The winner.
I tell you one thing, man. Once Spence does get that fight, all of the questions, anybody who got anything to say, it got to be gone at that point. Because at that point, he's now fought not only Kell Brook and Lamont Peterson, but another champion, then dog, it's all questions are eradicated. But I think this is the last remaining hurdle, which I don't know if it's fair or not, truth be told. But when you look at his resume, it's just like, yo, you want to see the next level, and you want to see it on a consistent level. That's all it is. But I think it is coming if everybody, you know, play along and shit. You know what I mean? But
facts, man. Facts. And that's what I say though. When they look at it, bro, look, Earl, go look at the Ocampo post fight, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When he said I'm real with the people, man. They like, what thing he say? I was supposed to do that to that dude, man. That's no credibility. He like, but that was my first mandatory, and that's why I feel you when you say I want him to get the fuck out the IBL. Because who's over there for real that's going to say, oh, Earl Spence, great fucking job, great fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's over there. But like I tell you, bro, it's leverage that you oppose when you got that belt. You still can't just, even though there's nobody in that sanction, it don't mean that like I didn't whoop Kell Brook ass to get this belt. Like I did what I had to do to get this belt. I'm not just gonna relinquish it, bro. And like I said, you still hold the title, and there's a lot of fighters out there that's gonna jump at a chance to fight for a title, like Devin Alexander, Andre Berto. You know what I'm saying? So it's like once you got that year off, you got a chance to say, all right, let me pick out one of these top elite dudes that's a challenger. You know what I'm saying? And bring their ass over this way. But at the same time, I'm still a champion, so I still got the leverage as the champion. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I know a lot of people don't like. If it's not Devin, bro, if the Mikey Westfield fight presents itself, he got to take it. Even though people saying, oh, Mikey jumping up 2 weight classes. Like I told you.
Well, Spence calling out Vargas. He won Jesse Vargas.
Yeah, he called Vargas out because, you know, Vargas was a bigger name than Ugas. And a lot of people was mad about that, saying he running from Ugas. Like some of the dumbest shit in the world. But, you know what I'm saying? A man that got 3 losses already. But if Vargas, we'll see if Vargas don't get the rematch with Broner, all we got to do is wait and see if Vargas will take that fight, bro.
Vargas is he's another one that's in a lot of good positions amongst the sanctioning body, man. See, Spence could have took that fight in the WBC and real right there, because Vargas is like number 2 or he's like number 3 in the WBC or something like that. He up there, you know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, man, look, let's switch gears for a second, man. Let's go to another fight real quick, man.
Yes, sir.
And we talk about the Canelo and Triple G fight, man. We know we got that coming up in September, man. And it's looking like now everything is all done. The smoke is all clear. And yeah, we're going forward with that fight. Now, you know, I think that Triple G, if he makes one simple adjustment, that he can do this again, man. He can pull this thing out again, man. And you say, who you rocking with, man?
You know, man, everybody not riding with Canelo, man.
You rocking with Canelo?
So Canelo. I think Canelo win the first fight.
Yeah, well, hey, now I thought that he took his foot off the gas, man.
But I wasn't mad at the draw. I wasn't mad at the draw.
Yeah, I wasn't mad at the draw at all, man. But, you know, hopefully the judging in this fight, man, ain't going to be no issues when it come down to that. But I'm going to tell you right now, man, some say, Canelo off the juice. You know what I'm saying? What you think about the Clinton Buterol situation? I mean, yo, is this going to be the same Canelo this time around? Or you don't believe that this is even affecting it one bit?
I don't think it's going to affect him one bit. Like I was saying, I just can't see a man. And look, this for nobody, man. Like I said in my video, if y'all believe the man is on the juice, turn Canelo ass up, man. Have fun with it.
Right.
Have fun with it. But I'm gonna tell y'all this: it's not going to affect the fan base. It's not going to affect the outcome of the fight. Because me myself, I believe the man is a clean fighter, bro.
But the way the WBC conducted themselves throughout that whole situation, man, it made things look like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the way they took up for Canelo and almost declared him clean before it was official. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't look right. It just looked like that they all was just rooting for Canelo a little too hard. You know what I mean?
Well, I think they came out after the research came back and said that was the contaminated meat. Now, could they jump too quick and say they think he was clean? It's a possibility. But like after he got caught, like they said it was 2 tests where he got caught. After that, the man been clean as a whistle. The man her portions came back clean. And a lot of people say don't care about none of that.
That was big. That was the hit thing was kind of big.
But then people they'll discredit that. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't. That's why I say his reputation now. He brought it on himself. Everything that's happening to him, he brought on himself. But all you can do is keep living, bro. All you can do is keep living. And we know what kills all that. Winning, bro. At the end of the day, winning takes everything away. So
I just think when you look at the whole story as a whole, it's a lot of shady stuff. Like for the whole him, you know, knowing about the whole Mexican situation, you know what I mean? The levels that were reported, which was higher than a lot of cyclists. It was a lot of evidence that showed he did,
No, bro. No. The level was very low, bro.
But there were cyclists that got suspended, lost their whole careers, that had levels lower than what Canelo came in at.
But,
you know
I heard there was traces like low enough where it could be contained to the meat. But my thing
it could be.
My thing though, man. We live in America, bro. Well, we know they pumping shit in meat every day, all day. Man, you can be eating a burger, putting congrural in our ass right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's my thing. It's like the man is a full-blown. He's not a Mexican American, bro. This man is a full-blown Mexican. Can't even speak. He can't speak fucking English for real. So I can't tell a man, like, if I'm not training, bro, I can't tell a man not to go home, not to live at home. Now a lot of people say, oh, you gotta watch what you eat, this and that. This dude going bike. Like, I ain't making no excuse. I'm just saying. He got a woman that's a Mexican. I take my woman out to restaurants and eat. I want to go bike ride. Who knows? You might stop. You get hungry. You riding through your little country town. You want to spend a couple dollars for a shish kebab, wherever the hell they be eating over there. I don't know where the fuck the contaminated meat came from. But my whole thing is like, I can't tell a man to don't go home and don't go to restaurants and don't eat. Maybe that restaurant got some bad meat in. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
So you just basically gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. You don't subscribe too much into the pictures of him looking all hawkish and all that stuff that was coming out around that time. And him,
but we know it's a lot of, and I ain't making no, like, I'm not just trying to take up for this man, but we know it's a lot of supplements where you can put weight on, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of supplements where you can blow. I got a cousin that was big as fuck. Now he back down slim, but he still got his shape to him. So it's a lot of supplements that you can take to bulk up. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really look into that too much.
I don't know. I think he's suspicious as hell with all his Canelo weights and catch weights, because like it changes the rules, man. When you fighting at these catch weights, the drug testing rules change. The situation of how it went down with Liam Smith, if you look into that, like, it's a lot of things, man, that make Canelo. My thing is this.
But Canelo beat Liam Smith ass on his worst day, bro.
Yeah, but the drug testing situation, if you look into how that went down, bro, it was real shady, man. It was real shady on Canelo's part. But I don't wanna.
Like I say, you gotta be real with it. It was kind of iffy. Like when Liam Smith say he just pop up and say, no, we're not testing.
Yeah, then he went over to the WBO, and it was just the whole look of it just was real shady. You lead the WBC, you fluctuate in the weight, you run up there to fight Chavez, and you lose all that. It was just a lot of, But my thing is, look, whatever it is, he paid his price. It was a weak price, but he paid it. You know what I mean? And now he's under the stringent eye of Triple G. Triple G pulling out money out of his pocket, talking about, yo, he wanted the test to go further. So the excuse might be gone. And Triple G is the one that took it off the table, truth be told. Because he's like, look, I'm putting him under the toughest testing known to a boxer. So if Canelo walk out and win, I don't know if nobody can use that excuse no more. You did? Like, it's over. You know what I mean? Because Triple G has went deep on the drug testing with this.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this. Canelo, no, bro. This fight is his legacy right here. This fight with with Triple G, this second fight, bro, he got to come out in this fight and look extra over the top, bro. And he know it, bro, because if he can win and look ordinary, and they gonna say, look at him, it was the Kandura raw. Right. You know what I'm saying? And don't let him lose or get knocked out.
If he lose and get knocked out, man,
shit is over.
His name is gonna be. His name is.
His name gonna be Kandura raw.
Yeah.
So now, you know what I'm saying?
Canelo, you know what I mean?
But look, he know it though. He know it, bro. That's why, and I don't, and this is why I think he clean, bro. Because I don't think if a motherfucker know they was cheating and they knew that they had an extra by taking some, ain't no way you taking yourself right back to this fight, right back after a knee surgery. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna put yourself in that position and say, you know what, fuck, let me do this. You go find a way to say, you know what, fuck him. He cheated on my name. They lied on me. I don't want to fight him. You gonna find a way to not to do this.
Triple G needs to make. I'm gonna be honest, stylistically, man. The dude need to go in this joint, man. If you don't hit Canelo downstairs and slow, because like I told people, man, in the first fight, I thought it was just Canelo's fight to lose. It wasn't.
Man, I saw that video.
Yeah, he didn't do super amount of things. It's just the fact that Canelo started to decline. So if he gonna bank on that, yo, he better hit Canelo downstairs a hell of a lot more. If he won't even think about slowing him down early.
You know why he was scared to go downstairs, bro? Because he was afraid of that counter shot. Look, bro, look at that fight, bro. Canelo came out. And that body, like, people don't give Canelo enough credit for his body work he put on Triple G the first fight, bro. That man was going downstairs beautifully, bro. I'm talking about turn his fucking body up. Every time he never forgot to go to the body. Now, credit Canelo looked like Canelo was tired at the end, Triple G was tired at the end, but Triple G just got a better way of not showing that he was tired, bro. Triple G punches had nothing on him. Nothing. Now credit. I gave Triple G credit for the aggression. But it wasn't effective aggression, but it was aggression that forced Canelo to do things that he didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? But even with the aggression, Triple G wasn't landing nothing to make you say, oh shit, damn. Even Canelo was still landing the cleaner shot. And that's why I had Canelo winning the fight, because I still say Canelo landed the more cleaner shots. And I go off the cleaner shots, bro. He landed the more cleaner shots. And then it was the time.
He did a lot more in the ring. He did a lot more. He did a lot more angles, combinations, all that. It was a hell of a lot more.
Canelo was on the ropes, bro. And I bullshit you not. I can find a round right now, bro. Triple G measured the man with 3 taps on the head. They put 3 jabs, bro. I was like, God damn. That's why I say they kept going off jabs. Like, and that's what they was really going off for. Oh, look at the jabs. But to me, man, I felt like if we used to say who landed cleaner shots and did more damage in the fight, I got to give it to Canelo. Now, that's why I say it ain't going to be no knockout, bro. Because if both of them step there and try to go at it with each other, they go tire out. And we gonna get one of them type of fights where both of their ass gonna be sluggish. And at the end of the day, we gonna say it didn't live up to the hype of the first fight. I just think both of them can take
I'm just wondering where the Triple G at from David Lemieux, man. If he shows up, no, that Triple G right there need to show up, man. Like, I don't know where he been. He need to come back.
That David Lemieux, only look what Billy Joe Saunders did to that David Lemieux. Like, David Lemieux is just a power puncher, bro. Yeah. He's just a power puncher. So
but Triple G showed different levels to his game in that.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
No. Look, this what set Triple G apart in that fight. It was his jab, and he did use the jab against Canelo. David Lemieux didn't have a jab. With Canelo had boxing skills, so that what made Triple G look more. And don't get me wrong, he worked good off that fucking jab to where he was landing them big ass shots. But it was more. It's because you saw a jab from Triple G and you didn't see a jab from David Lemieux. You understand?
But Triple G was way cautious early in that fight, working behind the jab. Using the jab to get to the inside other than like he normally do, just trying to kind of bogart his way to the inside. But this time he was cautious. He kind of sized them up, measured them well, and then bam, landed the boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I thought that, that version of Triple G, if something like him doesn't show up in this rematch, him just coming forward, trying to just constantly corner Canelo, man. Canelo is added too much to his game. But
Canelo got too much to his game for Triple G. And it's like I say, Triple G got the power. Look, we got to be.
I think Triple G's power is special too now. That's another thing. That's
no, Triple G has power. Canelo has power. But we got to remember the narrative going into that fight, bro. Everyone kept saying it. Triple G is the bigger, better man. Canelo is the smaller, good fighter. Everybody thought Canelo had the box going into the fight. Nobody wanted him to stand there and brawl with him. All the analysis, everybody, bro. So then he get in there, he make Triple G power. I ain't gonna say make Triple G power look average because both of them got chins. But neither one really rocked each other where we said he hurt them. And both of them landed their best punch, bro. So
I thought it was more attrition than hurt, like, people getting all tired or whatever. Like, I thought that was more so what it was than more so than people actually getting hurt in that fight. But I mean, this time around, man, they got chips on their shoulder, Joe. Like,
I made it on my video, bro. I say it's very personal, bro.
Yeah, this ain't like the first time around.
You can tell the way Triple G look. You can tell the way Canelo look, bro. It's very personal. But will it be one of them fights where they just go in here and say, fuck it, dog it out? I still think Canelo going to be the smarter fighter. I just still think he's going to be the smarter fighter.
It's going to be interesting to see if ain't no adjustments made, like I said, by Triple G. I can see Canelo pulling it out. But I think, man, Triple G and Big Mouth Abel Sanchez, man.
Exactly.
I think that,
that's what pissed me off is Abel, though. But I'm going to ask you this, man. What adjustments could Triple G make at this point, bro?
Well, first off, he got the footwork right. He got to be a little more cautious. I don't think cutting that just effectively early, coming out early, putting that workload and trying to constantly chase down Canelo early is the way to go. I think he needs to approach the first 4 to 5 rounds like the same way he fought David Lemieux and then put his feet on the gas. In the first fight, it was the same Triple G, round in and round out. No different look whatsoever. Canelo was able to time him. Canelo was able to get the combinations off because he knew exactly what Triple G was going to do because he wasn't giving him nothing different. You know what I mean? So I think that Triple G has got to make some sort of adjustment midway through the fight and then surprise Canelo and say, oh, okay, this is the Triple G that I remember. But the first Triple G got to take more from Canelo by working behind the jab. It will make Canelo work more too. You know what I mean? Canelo ain't doing no work, just backing up, swinging combinations and getting in and getting out on Triple G. Head movement was solid too, bro.
Yeah, and the thing is this though, every time, and this is what I tell my homeboy, every time they went toe to toe, bro, Canelo got the best of Triple G. He got.
You think Canelo is the harder puncher?
No. I think Triple G is the harder puncher by a smidgen. But I say every time in the first fight, every time them dudes went toe to toe, when they stood there and went toe to toe, I watched this fight almost 1,000 times, bro. Every time they stood up and went toe to toe, mano, bro. Canelo got the best of that man. He ducked his shit, he countered him, and Triple G bagged back, bro. He bagged his ass back. And I'm like, damn, what's up with the toe? Because that's what I remember myself saying. Why you not going toe to toe? Y'all right there now. And when Canelo bagged him back, then Canelo would come back with the jab and he'd get back on the back foot. Now credit Triple G made that boy a fight when he didn't want to fight. He made him fight when he didn't want to fight sometimes, you know?
Yeah, but Triple G ain't for to do like that with head movement.
With head movement, with skills, with jabs. Yeah, that's why I said.
Jacobs' head movement wasn't even, I don't think, that solid. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I'm on record. Canelo will knock Jacobs out, and I like Jacobs.
Yeah, I mean, I like Jacobs too, but to me, yeah, it's like every time I see Jacobs get up to that point where he need to get over that hump, man, he just can never get over there good enough for me. I like what he did against Quillen, but I mean, he can't never get over that hump to say, I want to say he is, you know, who he is, you know what I mean? Hopefully the situation that's playing out for him now against Deryevchenko, man, I hope that worked good for him, Joe. It'll be good to see a strap around his waist.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah, and then maybe him and Jamal Charlo can square off, man. See, people want to see Triple G and Charlo. Don't get me wrong, that's a big fight. But my fight is Charlo and Jacobs. You know what I mean?
I'm with you, man. I'm with you 100%, bro.
I feel like
that's the fight that's gonna set Brooklyn on fire, bro.
And it can be made with no politics.
It can be made with no problem, bro. No problem, none of that, bro. And I felt like that fight should have been happening now.
Well, hold on that. But then again, I just thought, well, Jacobs is aligned with HBO now since he went over there.
And with Eddie Hearn.
And with Hearn now. So it's like, yo, and I know Charlo be fighting on Showtime, so that might just be a little issue right there. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be an issue, especially with Eddie Hearn in this app now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? With this whole, but like I said about the app, bro, like it gives us clarity now as to why that he was stalling that fight out, Joe, for so long. You know what I mean?
Like you made though, man. If that motherfucker $20, he better shove it up his ass.
Man, hell
he ain't get no $20 American for Monnie Brown.
Bro, we got ESPN, we got Showtime, we got HBO, we got all of these other ones.
Right.
And you want us to play $20 a month, which I ain't paying as much for them. What are you giving me though? You know what I'm saying?
Right, bro.
No, you ain't closed no deal. You ain't closed Jacobs. I mean not Jacobs, I'm sorry. You didn't close Mikey. You see, Richard got that. You know what I'm saying?
Bronner, the Charlo.
Who you closing? That's going to make me go.
Sandy might still keep Thurman. Let's see if that happens. I don't even think that's going to happen.
I mean, unless he waving I don't even know what he going to promise him, a Pacquiao fight? I don't even, what did he give?
He can't even get that shit. He promised Jacob Triple G too. And look what's happening.
Bro, this the Zone app thing, man. As of right now, I'm a no-go. You know what I'm saying? I actually like what Richard Schaefer is doing with the app more so what Eddie Hearn is doing with the app. And that's with the World Boxing Super Series. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that 140 tournament, man. You know what I mean? That junk gonna be
and the bantamweight, bro. Is it bantamweight?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. At bantamweight, 140, and
the cruiserweight,
the championship.
I'm waiting on that championship. Look, man, I got videos coming on over, man. That's a hell of a thing, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. And see, Richard Schaefer, hey, he looking at Eddie like, look, yeah, you keep playing. You know what I mean? Everybody got some people even reached out to me, was like, yo, they think it's more like a partnership. Like it's like they cooperating together. I want to see, how can it be a partnership when it's Richard Schaefer, the one that got the access to the Heyman fighters?
Yeah, Richard and Eddie really got beef. Richard don't like Eddie Hearn at all, bro.
I don't know anybody who got that notion that it's a cooperative effort. Y'all tripping. It's straight competition right here, man.
Competition. And they not gonna let no slick talking, golden spoon, baby come over to the US of A where it's a machine and mothers had to work their ass off and get in a position. Richard, you gotta understand, Richard Schaefer went through a 2-year ban from boxing and was sued. They not gonna let this man come over here and just think he finna gobble up all the revenue and the top fighters over here for some peanuts.
So why the hell would Wilder sign a contract, you know what I'm saying? Talking about you gonna pay me $15 million when I know You need this fight to make your DAZN shit like come together.
Exactly.
Dog, I got leverage now. And that's why I'm telling people, dog, Wilder can just sit back and chill at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Wilder's at peace.
Dog, we see what the efforts he made, so we cool. He could just chill. You know what I mean?
And that's the thing, though. And that's what people don't understand. And that's what I say. And Monnie love the UK, and Mainman love the UK. Y'all don't get this twisted, man. Y'all subscribe to Mainman, and Monnie Brown TV. But y'all UK fans, y'all did not put no pressure on Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn. Y'all do not put pressure. We put, like I say, bro, if Wilder was a unified champion with 3 fucking belts, if the roles was reversed, and AJ had a WBC, and AJ was over there screaming, you know what, Wilder, I don't want nobody but you. I'm the king. I'm coming to invade your shit. You getting milk, Wilder. You did if he was saying all that shit about Wilder, you know what we would do, the US fans? Deontay Wilder, we don't want to see you fight nobody but Anthony Joshua.
Exactly.
We would have the pressure on his ass.
Because that's our boxing culture over here.
Yeah, bro, that's how we get down.
We like I told people, man, we witnessed Don King for years. We witnessed, bro. We know we've seen tricks of the trade being pulled over here. We know how it go down. We hold fighters' feet to the fire over here. And like you said, over in the UK, it's like they got this big spectacle, right? And they just so happy to have them, and they don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean?
No knock on y'all. Like we and y'all know how the heavyweight division is. It's nothing but the US fighters in the Hall of Fame. Nothing but the big fights. So we are accustomed to seeing those type of things, $100 million fights. Exactly. That's why I say when Eddie Hearn would he be trying to pull the wool over people's eyes when he say, "Oh wow, this is how a championship. This is how a heavyweight fight's supposed to go." No, you only got one fighter that's making them type of moves. The same with Golden Boy. You only got one fighter in Canelo. You only got one fighter in Anthony Joshua that you are really making a big deal out of him. Like Richard Schaefer said, his grandmother can promote Anthony Joshua.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you're really doing a big deal. What you're trying to do is use that man to milk us, and you telling us you go milk us. You telling us right in our face, fuck you fans. I'm going to give y'all the fight now. Nope, I'm going to give y'all the fight later when I can make more money for Matchroom and my daddy and the Hearns. He ain't trying to make more money for Anthony Joshua, because if that's the case, there's no way you let a man walk away from $50 million guaranteed that's on the table.
No way.
No way in hell.
No way, no. 50 million or 50%, whichever one is greater.
Million, and don't even know if the fight go gross to 100 million. We don't know this.
But how you gonna offer him a flat 15 when you know it's gonna make way more than that?
And that's why I say, see, that's my thing too, man. Where they go? Does he say this? Then this is why I said he got caught up, bro. Because when AJ came out and said, "Oh, we don't know what the fight's gonna make," now do we? He like, we don't know. So how can you say it's gonna make 100 million when they offered him 12? We don't know what the fight's gonna make. They that's their perception. They saying it's gonna make 100 million.
Right.
All right. So if a motherfucker come to you with 50 million, right, and you don't turn it down, but then your other interview you say, "We know this fight worth more than 100 million," right?
Right.
So first, one hand y'all don't know, but now y'all do know it's gonna be 100 million, huh? So come on, man, with the games and the gimmicks.
They're trying to get this fight. Look, Eddie is trying to get this fight in house on his own. What does he expect? Like we mentioned before, what does he expect Wilder to do? Walk out on Finkel? Walk out on Heyman? Walk out on Showtime? Walk out on everybody? Get down with Matchroom on a 2-fight deal. You know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah, get away from all of them and then get with Heyman for a 2-fight deal.
And then guess what, man? Guess what? Anthony Joshua knock him the fuck out for buying all your rules, and then guess what? He right back over here, and you pumping Anthony Joshua up as the best thing ever. And credit, he going to be the face of boxing if he knock out Deontay Wilder over Canelo. But now, where do Wilder end up after he done burnt all his bridges with his American people? You understand? And I ain't just gonna say American people because with his team, I'm gonna say it like that. With his team, he done burnt his bridges with his team for what, $20 million?
Right.
Come on now, man. Quit playing with that man, bro. When they just went in and put up 50 million on him to show him that they really believe in him. Come on, man.
So you know they just got a $50 million bag for him, but you want him to just walk out on that. Just get on to them.
Stop playing with us. And they say, "Oh, Wilder don't got 50 million. Guess what? His team got it." And they showed y'all that they believe in him by putting it in a bag.
What does it matter? What does it matter? Wilder got access to the bread. What does it matter who got it? It don't matter if his girl got it. If he can tell you he got 50 million
Exactly.
Don't ask no questions. He
I don't
ain't
give a fuck if he want to flip 16 bricks to get it. It's 50 million to bring to your ass. You hear me?
Man. It don't even matter. You know how much
Exactly.
dirty money they've been in boxing before fighters than 4-4, man? Like,
Exactly,
you know, man, like, let's just keep it 100. Like, come on.
Right.
Yo, like, they trip all that money he ain't got, this team got. It don't matter.
But see,
it don't matter.
That's how he keeps switching it up by saying, oh, the 50 million wasn't real. This, that, they didn't send a contract. Like, man, come on now. Cause first they want to get out like
a comment. He says Wilder can't cherry pick all of his fights, and then he can dictate terms to AJ. Eddie Hearn don't care about AJ haters. Wilder fans. Look, bro, you gotta understand this, man. For all of that narrative out there, be people be like, oh, Wilder ain't trying to fight this person and fight that person. What about the Dillian White situation? When the man clearly told him, if you let me fight, I'll fight Dillian White if you guarantee AJ next. He told him straight like that. That was a fight right there, but nobody don't like to bring that up, right?
But watch this though, man. Watch this though. What is he guaranteeing right now? Is he guaranteeing $5 million to fight anybody, and then AJ is next?
No.
I'm talking about right now. Eddie Hearn, remember he said I give you $5 million right now, then you can fight AJ next.
Right.
He didn't want to do it, bro. He
right.
Didn't want to do it. He don't want him to fight.
True shit. Yeah.
He don't want. That's why I say, see, they don't listen to what they say,
That's
bro.
true. Yeah, he was willing to get that 2 fight there.
Yeah, look, it's too easy to look. This the whole thing of this situation, bro. To the UK people, because you got to be a UK man that just said that.
Oh yeah.
Look, you got a gold medal winner, Anthony Joshua. He coming out. Y'all ain't had nothing over there for real. So now y'all got a hot commodity, something that's bigger than America. It ain't bigger than America, but y'all got something that can hang with America now. So check it out, man. Anthony Joshua come out. You can compare the resumes. Anthony Joshua's resume is not like yours away from Wilder. If I ask you who beat the tougher champion to become champion, it is Wilder.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yeah, the fighter that AJ bro didn't want to fight.
My St. Louis brother, Charles Morton, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do not compare to Stavern.
Man, they paid for that, though. They paid
exactly. $5 million. He paid for that bitch. And I don't blame Morton. Go get that $5 million. But you probably would have lost it for $500,000 in the next fight anyway.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Monty Brown. What do you say to the people that say that Deontay Wilder had the opportunity to fight Klitschko, but he didn't? Deontay Wilder could have fought that fight. He could have fought. What do you say to them? What do you say to them that says that Shelly Finkel didn't want to make the Klitschko?
At that time, Klitschko didn't really want to fight Wilder. Wilder was not Wilder. Look, I know what they saying. They said Wilder. He said Wilder wasn't ready. Wilder was ready to fight anybody. It was Shelly Finkel might say, you know what, I'm gonna give him another fight, and then maybe after that he will let him fight Klitschko. The thing is, Klitschko never wanted to fight Deontay Wilder. Mm-hmm. Klitschko wasn't never coming over here to fight Deontay Wilder. He wasn't gonna let Wilder come over there to fight him. You can tell by the way Klitschko was moving. He never spoke Deontay Wilder's name to fight. You understand? He never spoke it. But I know this.
There's that infamous quote, Shelly Finkel saying that he didn't feel that Deontay Wilder was ready at the time. But then afterwards, no one will never follow up. And then afterwards, it was Vladimir Klitschko who came out and said that Wilder had to do more. You know what I mean? So
I swear, bro.
That was the more recent comment. Now, when people to bring up that Finkel comment, that was before that Vlad said, he still got to do more. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can look at it from that way too.
But they'll never look at Deontay Wilder, and they'll never find Deontay Wilder saying that he don't want to fight Klitschko. You will never hear. They can't find out one interview where Deontay Wilder said he didn't want to fight him. Wilder was calling Klitschko out. He wanted to fight Klitschko. They'll never find one interview where Deontay Wilder, out his own mouth, said he won't fight Klitschko.
Not to mention he wanted to fight Tyson Fury. Fury came over here, got all up in Wilder's face. Wilder ain't back down 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? He told them they can do this whenever they can do it. It was Fury that went off and got depressed. I honestly think, though, that Tyson would have took the fight. He wouldn't have did this like AJ doing it. You know what I'm saying? No, Tyson deliberately came over that water for a reason that day. You know what I mean?
Tyson fought over her already, so you got to give him credit.
He was laying the groundwork to take on Wilder. But, what happened, You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? But then again, some people, like now you see Tyson using Wilder's name, but we all know that dude ain't fighting Wilder no time soon, man.
But you know what I do, though, man? I stay right here in 2018, bro.
Yeah.
On the simple fact of it's about the now. You know
what
I'm saying? It's about the now. So when they want to bring up all this shit, I'll be like, you know what? What about now, man? Mm-hmm. Right now. Y'all got a unified champion with 3 belts.
3 belts.
No bigger. And I put him as the number 1 heavyweight, but really, to me, I got Wilder as the number 1. But on paper, you got to give it to Joshua. So
yeah, I
if
guess
he's saying he want to fight,
yeah, but not because I don't take that Joseph Parker. I just think what Wilder did with Luis Ortiz trumps everything that AJ has done. You know what I mean? And that's just in my opinion. Even the Klitschko fight, I think it trumps that because Klitschko was inactive and he was coming off that loss.
2-year layoff.
You know what I mean? It was just too much to go with it. What Wilder did with Luis, he took on the fighter that not one of them fighters over in the UK want to fight. Not one of them. Dillian White don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear none of them.
We know for a fact Eddie Hearn chopped them off his thing. You know he signed them. You know he chopped him off the promotion company to make sure he don't fight him after he beat was it Malik Scott? It was Malik, and then he fought the one boy, the White Rhino.
I
forgot his name. Yeah, he stepped up, but after that he supposed to gave him the fight with Anthony Joshua, and it never manifested. But my thing is this, man. Like I said, I don't discredit. So I give Anthony Joshua. I can't knock who the champion are. You know, he did what he had to do. He beat who was in front of him. You know, and he became champion. I give him credit. Take nothing away from him. But now.
Red Glove says, Red Glove Militant says, but Ortiz was not very active either and not much younger than Klitschko.
No, but the thing is.
But he was avoided. He was
younger
avoided.
Than Klitschko. He was younger than Klitschko. He was more dangerous than Klitschko at the time.
Very much more dangerous.
Yeah,
much more dangerous.
Credit, Klitschko.
Different style, different, more dangerous style. Southpaw. Man, this dude was dangerous. You see, Wilder was super cautious when he fought Luis Ortiz.
To Red Glove Militant, the UK boy, salute to you, man. But the thing is this. I give him credit for beating Klitschko, right? Klitschko put him on his ass. You understand? I take nothing away from him. But we know that doubt of Klitschko putting that man on his ass like that, AJ, he know for a fact, bro. If that was Wilder that put him on his ass like that, he was done. He was done, bro. He was done. And right now, he has a doubt.
Campus now a couple times, you know what I mean?
He has a doubt, bro. He has a doubt. And I'm telling you, bro, he understands that little mental pressure, bro. That little mental pressure right there alone will put doubt. And AJ already came out and said he's afraid to lose. You can't be a fighter in this game afraid to lose, bro.
I heard that. I saw that.
You know, that was out his own mouth. These not Monnie Brown words. These ain't Mainman words. These are AJ. I mean, these are Anthony Joshua words. The man said he's afraid to lose.
Yeah.
You know,
so it's too much at stake. Yeah. Too much at stake. There's too many entities invested in him, man. He knows what happens if he loses. He knows what happens. But the UK fans, man, they just need to stop, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's no way if Wilder would have did anything the stuff that AJ was doing, man, they'd be dumping all over Wilder.
They'd be dumping all over him, bro. And that's why Wilder at peace right now, bro. And that's why I say this. Like I say, to the UK fans, man, Monnie Brown love y'all. Mainman love y'all. Subscribe to Monnie Brown TV. Subscribe to Mainman TV. This is no knock, man. These are just facts. These are facts, and we gotta deal with reality, man.
So what should Wilder do next? What should Wilder do next?
It either gotta be the mandatory in Brazil or see the next best thing in line, which he ain't gonna get no credit for whoever he beat.
Well, I think can fight Tyson Fury. The only thing that makes sense. I guess
he fight Tyson Fury. But guess what they gonna say? They gonna say Joshua already beat him. So it's like they go knock him regardless. So like I say, if it's Brazil, it's Brazil, bro. If it's
should he do a rematch? Should he do a rematch with Luis Ortiz?
I think that's if you really want to test yourself and you want to say, you know what, I want to make it fair. I want to show y'all mother that I ain't afraid. I'll do the rematch with Luis Ortiz. But I don't know if you do the rematch with Luis Ortiz and go right into the Anthony Joshua fight, because that is gonna take a lot out of you.
It's going to take. It's not a smart move.
It's not a smart move.
But when you think about it in the context of he just beat Luis Ortiz and he was willing to take AJ next. You know what I'm saying?
So take AJ next, exactly. So I ain't gonna do 2 fights with Luis Ortiz and then go right into an AJ fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, make it your terms now, bro. Like you say, it's gonna be 50-50. Which, like I say, I told my homeboy Ray, man, them emotions talking right now. Joshua, I mean, Wilder understand it ain't gonna be 50-50, but he letting them know it's gonna be more money this time. It ain't no 15. Fuck a 15 million. Fuck
what you think
25 or better is nothing.
Hell no. Wilder been sitting on the shelf, been going back and forth with this, ain't been really kind of paying attention to other things because he been lazy than on it. That man need to be compensated, and he knows for sure. You running around talking this $1 billion talk. All right, well, cool. And you need this fight on the zone. All right, well, guess what? I got the leverage now. Because without this fight and without the fighters that Eddie Hearn has yet to sign, I mean, I've heard he announced like 6 fighters, and the 6 fighters that he announced,
6. I ain't gonna say nobody, but 6 fighters that's on their way out the door that he gonna put in there to be step up fights. Them ain't no names. Not in America. I don't know about. They probably go to the UK and make some noise, but not in America.
Nah,
and I love all fights.
Yeah, so he knows they know he needs this fight. They know it. So man, look,
that's his plan, bro. That's his plan, bro. That's why I say Wilder, and he playing with us, bro. He's smiling into the cameras, talking about Wilder. I got $5 million for anybody. He's talking about anybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know the bullshit is on Eddie Hearn's side, bro. Because why would you offer somebody some money, bro? That set up here for 3 months and fuck you around for 3 months for you to say, you know what, the contract is still on the table. Now the contract, look, this is what I told. My bad, man. That was a fun. This is what I told my boy Ray, bro. He say, Money, I want him to do more. I want y'all to go look at the interview. I want him to do more. Like, no, bro. This man set up here for 3 months, bro. Bowing down to this dude, Eddie Hearn, bro. Bowing down to whatever the fuck he's saying. 15 million, rematch clause, the fight in the UK, no more money on the back end, which we know how much more fucking money. That's $85 million out there.
You get no
plus more. So that's $100+ million out there. All I'm touching is 15 million for me and my team. You understand? And he's still talking about there's no fight. Nah, bro. His plan was to do this. So when he sent a contract, he has no date, no venue. And we know, man, if you send me a contract and it's a valid contract up to date, and I put my name on there, Money Brown is obligated to that contract. So you can you can send me a contract, no date, no venue. Then when I send that bitch back to you, April 2019, exactly, Wimbledon. So then I'm fighting 2019 now, and guess what? I'm locked into that contract. There's nothing I can do to get out of it. There's nothing I can do to get out of it. Man, you don't be no asshole, bro. Come on, that's common sense, bro. That's common sense.
Yeah, that's just that. And so anybody who like, oh, why didn't he sign a contract? Why didn't he sign? No date, no venue. That don't even. How do you even have you don't got no date, no venue, and you want me to sign an open contract? That don't make no sense. A fight that is into, it don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying?
And I got, but this the thing though. He got Al Heyman on the side. He know for a fact, bro, they want to go sign that shit, and that way he can make it look like it's all on Wilder, bro. It's all chess movies, bro. It's all chess movies.
Al is in control at the end of the day because, like I said before, Eddie Hearn needs those PBC fighters. He needs them for the zone. Al has so much leverage in this situation now that, like I said, that the gold has been revealed with the whole zone thing and all of that. The leverage now is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Deontay Wilder is, if this fight does go down, he's going to get more money. It's just as simple as that. He's going to get more money.
It's going to be from 25 to 30.
Yeah, that number coming up. That number is definitely coming up.
Yeah.
It's the only way that it goes down. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way. But let's move. Now that we done kind of covered that extensively, let's move on to one more fight, man. Let's talk about this upcoming fight before we get to the Robert Easter Jr. Mikey Garcia. I want to talk about Manny Pacquiao versus Lucas Matisse. You know, we got that coming up next week. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So yeah, man. Is this? I mean, my thing is okay. And let's just say if Pacquiao win this thing, right? He's the WBA regular champion, right up under Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? So where else he gonna go from? Look, Bob Arum needs to stop shielding Pacquiao from Crawford. If Crawford got the victory over Pacquiao, that would take Crawford up even another level.
You know the truth about that, man?
Yeah.
Bob Arum's so smart, bro. If I can ask you one question, which fighter is he pushing harder between Lomachenko or Crawford? Which name would you say?
He pushing Loma.
So why, when he look at Pacquiao, right? Why pay Pacquiao what he want for Crawford when I can pay him what I want for Lomachenko and put Lomachenko on a bigger stage? You know what I'm saying? But he want that fight for Lomachenko. He want to try to swindle, like, Lomachenko will take that fight at 135. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao will take it at 140. Pacquiao not trying to come to 135. And that's what Bob Arum trying to do. He trying to sit up. Crawford not gonna get the Pacquiao fight. That's out the window. Now Crawford on to the PBC boys, and Crawford know it, bro. He know it.
But see, now Bob Arum gonna have a problem then, because Bob came out and said that he feels as though that Lomachenko had hit his ceiling for now at 135. Ain't no way. I don't even think that Loma is too happy about going beyond 135. You know what I'm saying?
No. Look, Loma not going. Look, but that's why I say Bob would try to pay Manny more to come to 135 than to fight Crawford at 140 or 147. That's his whole thing, bro. That's the whole cue. You see, remember, Pac asked for $20 million to fight Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He asked for $20 million, which 15 would have been logical. You know what I'm saying? 15 million. Yeah, I felt like he could have did that, but I think Bob Arum could have, if he could have, he could have gave him. He could have came up. Even if somebody asked for 20, they meet me in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Meet me in the middle. I think if Bob threw a little more ice on the cake, he would have fought Crawford, bro. Bob don't want that fight for Crawford. He understands. He can promote Lomachenko better than Terrence Crawford, and that's just the fact of the matter. Just like Michael Collins over Shakur Stevens. You know what I'm saying? He promoted Michael Collins more than Shakur Stevens. It's just Monnie Brown opinion, and that's what I see. So,
I don't know if he ready to cash out Manny Pacquiao because you see him the last time with the Horn and Crawford fight. He tried to get Pacquiao on that undercard to use the name to get it on pay-per-view.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he wants Pacquiao beat as of right now in this little period of time, because if Pacquiao get beat again, his name is really done. But as of now, it's still a track of pay-per-view.
Pacquiao know it. Pacquiao know it. That's why Pacquiao got more investors to invest into the fight to do the deal with Golden Boy. On the simple fact of Pacquiao know, when you go look at Bob Arum, bro, and you look at the Jeff Horn post-fight, and you see how happy Bob Arum is, and he go, oh, if they want the rematch, then it has the first place is going to be in Australia. Isn't that right? He joking and laughing with the female over there. He's setting out fucking ultimatums for the other team. Like, I'm like, this motherfucker is a crook. But
he's a crook.
That's boxing. Boxing is a crook. That's why we can get our hands in on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is this, it's like he wanted the WBO from Pacquiao because he wanted to fight Crawford, and he knew he wanted to go fight Lomachenko. But at the same time, he was trying to get him to fight Crawford. But Pacquiao was trying to get what he owed. Like, give me what I'm worth, motherfucker. Don't try to sit up here and you know what I'm saying, slow feed me. And I don't blame Pacquiao, bro.
He's trying to win his freedom, man. He's trying to win his freedom. Yeah. You see him trying to put this fight on with his own money, man, and all that stuff. But Bob, every time I turn around, he ain't got the money or something wrong with the money.
He thought he might go get the money. That motherfucker came up with the money.
Yeah, he came up with the money. Golden Boy was happy. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? They flew Matisse right on over there. Matisse said he got his back.
Exactly, bro. But with that fight, I think it's gonna be a good fight. But I think Pacquiao's speed still gonna play a factor. I think Pacquiao still got more pop. And look, that's crazy. Manny Pacquiao, Lucas Matisse title fight will stream live on ESPN Plus July 14th. It just popped up on my phone. We talking about the fight. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind, man. Signs and symbols for the conscious mind.
Yeah,
check it out, man. It's I just think Pacquiao speed and power gonna be too much. I think the speed gonna play a factor. Like, Matisse in his last fight was that guy from somewhere over in the Asian country, man. I can't get it right now, but he was on Matisse ass, man.
Right. Yeah.
He was on Matisse ass, but Matisse landed that punch on him, and that what changed the fight. But I just think Pac gonna be too fast for him. I still think his angles is crazy. I still think Matisse got some boxing skills, but he declined.
Yeah, it's all about his body hold up, man. You know, Matisse got so much stuff.
And then look, Matisse just flying over to Malaysia. You know what I'm saying? So you got
that's he cutting it real close, man. With that,
1 week. Yeah, you 1 week. Like, you gotta be 2 weeks over there, partner.
Yeah.
You know, so I just think all advantages go towards making Pacquiao. I got Pacquiao winning, bro.
I just think a Pacquiao Crawford fight. It just does. I mean, whenever Bob Arum figures he's done with Pacquiao for sure. You'll see him put him in there with Crawford. As you say, maybe even Lomachenko. But if it's going to be a Lomachenko thing, that means he's going to milk Pac for at least two, 3 more fights. You know what I'm saying? Or at least try to milk his name for 2, 3 more fights. I mean, remember when he was talking at first, he was talking about putting Pac in there with Mike Alvarado, man.
Mike Alvarado, yeah.
Mike Alvarado, man. Like, what that was disrespectful, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to diminish Pacquiao's name. That's Bob Arum and his tactics.
Yeah,
how much do you get first? Like, what do you want me to pay you versus Mike Alvarado? You know what I'm saying? It's Bob Arum tactics. Like Mikey Garcia said, once you win the belt with Bob Arum, it automatically lock you into another 2 fights with him. You know what I'm saying? Because the contract is when you become champion, you got to fight 2 fights under that contract. You know, so Bob Arum, he's a smart businessman.
Hold on. See, I'm looking at JD's comment in the comment section, and he says Dillian White, Brooke, Khan, and Bellew are all earning close to $1 million a fight. So my guess, are you taking up for Eddie Hearn? Are you saying that Eddie Hearn is doing a good job with those fighters?
Yeah, he's taking up for Eddie Hearn.
Nah, bro, because Eddie Hearn, $1 million a fight. Why is
close? He said close. He ain't even said $1 million. He said close.
Close? That ain't close to $1 million a fight. Like, where we gonna get Brooke versus Khan? I'm worried. I'm trying to figure out where's Brooke versus Khan. The man got both of these fighters in this stable, man. This is the same crap that Frank Warren did back in the day, right? So people don't know. A lot of people don't remember Frank Warren had Mia Khan and Kell Brook. And he put them together. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? So before y'all run around talking about what Eddie Hearn doing and all of this stuff, let me know what he's doing with his American fighters, because I don't see Daniel Jacobs bringing no bills. You know what I'm saying?
Why? I ain't see Daniel Jacobs' name in there saying close to $1 million. But the thing is this, though, bro. Don't come to us. Like I say, man, if you come at us, come with facts, bro. Come correct.
Nah, man.
Come correct, bro. Like this not a game, bro. This
nah, it's not, man. It's a different game here in America.
Yeah, it's a different game, bro.
It's like, not like they go down.
We gonna do our research. Yeah, we gonna do
our research. Aired him out. Bronner looked at him like, dude, what? Bronner aired him out for that little $6.7 million deal, whatever that was.
$2 million a fight.
Oh,
like, come on now, bro. And look, I bet you it was just a flat fee. Like, quit playing.
And Bronner looked at that joint like, man, and he straight aired that joint all the way out.
It was so disrespectful to where he put it out so the people can see it. You gonna disrespect me like that? I'm gonna disrespect you back. Look, everybody, Eddie Hearn trying to sucker you. $2 million a fight after taxes. We know what that leave you. You know?
Exactly.
You understand?
And once the exchange rate kick in and a bunch of others, it's a lot of stuff that go with
after
that.
you pay your team, what I'm walking away with?
3-fight deal,
$600,000. I'm Adrian Brown. Come on, quit playing with me. He walk away with a cool $6-8 million off me? No, sir. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah. You gotta see that, man. Now, ain't nobody going for that, man.
Look, man, one thing about America, yo, it's a machine, and we know about money over here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't pulling in no pounds. We pulling them in US dollars, man.
See, Joshua just opening them doors for him. Joshua's the one that's showing them the top. When we've been rolling on the top for so long with Mayweather.
For so long, man. $100 million, $200 million, $300 million. Come on, stop playing with us, man. We seeing these numbers add up in America, bro.
And with Eddie Hearn is asking the American, and what Eddie Hearn is asking the PBC fighters to do, to leave, to walk out on all that they got established, they got going on. Come on, Joe. But see, my thing is this: you got fighters out here that's indicating to Hearn that they down to be signed, like the Charlos. Charlos like, look, we down, but you want to reach.
Come up off them bucks.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, come up off them Queen pounds.
So I don't know where people get this thing from. Like he paying his fighters. Oh, dog, you got our fighters over here. Like, oh, that's what you've been paying them. That's how y'all been going. Oh, nah, dog, we don't ride like that, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Come up off them pounds, man.
Yeah, come up off them pounds, man. And for the Charlo twins, why wouldn't you? That's the point I'm trying to make. Why wouldn't you for the Charlo? These are the Charlo. They run around here making all this noise. You know what I'm saying? They raising their profile. They doing what they got to do. I don't know what the hell them LA fans was out there booing Jamel for, man.
And I don't know. Look, man, because it's like, and that's what pissed me off, bro. Because it's like they booing him, and I don't like that he played into it, bro. You know, y'all hit it. The thing with him is Jamel got caught up in that knockout streak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So why he was trying to, and he could have looked way better than that because he is way better. But he wanted to knock Austin Trout out because he saw what Jared Hurd doing to him. Beat him the way.
Now that fight right there. Look, I'm gonna tell folks like this, man. I don't think neither man is ducking either. It's going to happen. Hopefully, if it's up to Jared Swift Hurd, it's definitely going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's inevitable, bro.
It's going to happen. It's definitely going to. It has to happen. But I will say this though, and let's just be honest. Jared Hurd is the ASAP going into this fight, right?
Yeah, you can say that. Yep.
I mean, he's done more than what Charlo has done at the weight. You know what I'm saying?
Those are facts.
I mean, that's just how it go. And so if Charlo's victory over Trout, which was a good victory, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what should he take on the lower fight? Should he get in there?
I think right now, bro. Right now, you gotta take, like, if Jared Hurd injured, bro, you gotta take the Laura fight. If Laura said I want to fight you, bro, and look, remember you asked me about I had a three. Look, I did a video on it, bro. It's my triangle theory, bro, and this is why I had Jamel. Matter of fact, I had Hurd beat Laura, right, because I knew the pressure of Hurd would break Laura. I knew the pressure would break him, bro. And I said, if Jared Hurd can take the Laura punch, he go walk him down and he was gonna stop him. He dropped him, he didn't stop him, but he got the win. I said, Laura got the ability to beat Charlo because when Charlo is a boxer, and when you snap there boxing, when you're trying to box Laura, that's the worst thing you can do because you're not gonna outthink him, and he will frustrate you. Just like Charlo was getting frustrated against Austin Trout. Trust and believe me, Laura will have a way better.
Now, Charlo has been outboxed in some of his fights.
Yeah, and that's my thing. He know him. Laura know Jamel. That's why I say right now, I will give I edge Charlo, but I still think Laura got the ability to outbox Charlo because Charlo will let Laura think. Whenever you let Laura think, you in bad condition.
Now, let's remember also, though, that Laura got experience with the sparring and all with the Ronnie Shields version.
The Ronnie Shields
of Jamil Charlo. Exactly. He doesn't got the Derek James version.
But the thing is, but the Derek James version, look, what I seen Jamil do against Austin Trout, I seen Jamil try to rush things. He tried to rush the knockouts. He did drop Austin Trout credit. You know what I'm saying? He dropped him. But we know for a fact Austin Trout don't box better than Trout, and we saw that when they fought. And Laura made Trout fight his fight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like once you sit there and you try to think with Laura, but I do think Jamil will try to get aggressive. But even with getting aggressive, we got to be smart aggressive. They can
run against him. Let's not forget. Canelo played the aggressive route, and he was getting outboxed early by Sandy Laura.
Laura, facts.
You know what I mean?
And I said, and that's why I said Charlo can beat her because her like to walk right into punches. And if Charlo can land that power on her, I don't think her gonna stand up to it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, my thing is with her, that dude, man, he got an iron freaking. He took some hard shots in the past, but he would have to add a little more. I think you need to work behind the jab a little better.
Yeah.
But the thing that makes her so sturdy, man, is that his consistency. Like if you go back and look at the
pressure,
and I told people
the pressure.
Every time he got close to Laura, he threw that body shot in it. Boom. No matter what went down.
I mean, beautiful. That motherfucker. Boom. I like
every time, bro. Every time they had close quarters, even if it landed solid, if it did, he just kept throwing.
He was throwing it.
Dog, that bugs you.
That's my thing, though. That's my thing, though, man. That's my thing. Charlo hit harder than Laura. I mean, Charlo hit harder than Laura.
Anybody that's heard probably.
Yeah, and that's why I say though. But the flip side is, if her can take that punch, oh man.
Charlo blow his load too early. Like if he come out and he give out too much early, and he can't withstand that constant pressure because he's trying to prove that point and show everybody I'm the young lion, I'm the lion, and I'm gonna stop this dude like he tried to do against Trout. And even Earl Spence Jr. said it, man. He tried way too hard. You know what I'm saying? If he would just let that knockout came, it would have flowed. If he go in there with her overly aggressive, overly hyped up, and try to prove a point, I'm telling you that's gonna be detrimental to him, man. But it's gonna be a good fight.
It's gonna be a great fucking fight though. But I still got to edge it towards Jamil because of the simple fact I do think Jamil power is gonna show in that fight. I do think her will go to the bite, but I think Jamil will counter. I think Jamil his angles and shooting from the chin, bro, it's like that's some of the hardest shots you can get hit with because you're coming with a lot of force behind that motherfucker with torque. You know what I'm saying? And them the hardest, strongest shots you can throw when you got torque and you coming with force and you shooting from the chin. That's the best punch. Whenever you shoot from the chin, bro, that's the hardest shot you can shoot with, bro. That motherfucker on point is on angle and it's hitting you on the right spot. And that's my thing. If he catch her on that chin on the right spot, bro, I think he gonna put her down. But like I said, on the flip side, if he hit her and her can take that shot, I got to see if Jamil can adjust and what he got after that. That's what it's gonna come down to.
I think opposite. I think Jerry Swift Hurd stops Jamil Charlo. I think that Jamil Charlo is too easy to deceive. Like he'll get into Charlo's head. Like I've heard an uploader once mention. I forgot which one it was, and they were like, "Yo, Charlo pays attention to everything. You know what I mean? He watches everything and he responds to everything." And I think when you
Earl said that, bro. Earl said that. He talked to you always on Instagram.
Yeah, when you that type person, when you got to prove points and you got to, it makes you over
the mental style. I mean, when your mental ain't is tough to say no what, fuck that shit. Yeah.
Exactly. And if Jared Hurd walks around, I'm the man that wants, it's going to affect Charlo. If he comes in there overly aggressive and he come in that joint all puffed up, I'm telling you, man. And I think that's one of the main things that's going to hurt Charlo. I think mentally, he's going to be so overly hyped for this thing and trying to prove so many points that he's this, he's that. He had them LA fans born him. That affected Charlo.
Let me speak on that, man. And that's what I said, bro. The mental style of it, you could get to Charlo mentally, bro. And I got a brother that's in Jared Hurd camp. You know what I'm saying? A good brother, man. He grew up with Jared Hurd. He the nephew of Jared Hurd trainer, to be exact. Nesto. He the nephew of him. He's a boxer himself, but you know his thing got cut short because of sickle cell. He's a great dude, man. Great dude. He don't hide shit from me. Keep it real. You know, he say Hurd sometimes come in out of shape to where Nesto got to keep him in shape and shit, you know. But he said himself, if Hurd can't get better defense, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Hurd gonna have better defense, but he said one thing Hurd do got, what you saying? He got the aggression, he got the heart, and they say his body work. And like you say, Jared Hurd is a big fucking dude. Like he's fucking big, bro. He's
Yeah.
big. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight, man.
It's gonna be a real good clash of style.
I think that's one where we get blood, sweat, and tears too.
No doubt about it. And I'm really looking forward to that, Joe. I swear I'm looking forward to that fight right there, man. And the sooner they can get that done, I'm looking forward to Laura and Charlo too if they get that done too, man. So the quicker they get that done and make it official, man. I think honestly, man, there was some talks that Showtime wanted that fight in the fall. You know what I mean? But given her situation now, you know, they pushed it back, and hopefully, man, we just get it no later than earlier next year, if not by the end of this year. Early.
And let me just say this too, man. With that fight, it's a tricky fight, bro. It's a tricky fight with Jamel and Laura, and we know why. Because one thing Jamal said is, if my brother was to fight Laura, I'm walking the fuck away from Ryan Shields. Now we don't know what that situation is with the brothers talk, you know. Like that's his stablemate, and Jamal ain't talking about coming to Derek James no time soon. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if he had in his mind, you know, I'm finna come over here to Derek James, then maybe it's like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Go ahead, do what you got to do. But now that he don't have the belt no more, and we saw at the post fight when Jamel was saying, now I don't have to fight a friend. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to fight a friend. So we'll see what ends up with that. But like Earl say, man, I'll fight friends. I'll fight anybody. When I'm trying to be undisputed, ain't nobody gonna stop me. If you're that much of my friend, move up or vacate the belt. You understand? So we'll see what happens with that.
That's gonna be cool, man. Well, this is last but not least. I want to bring this one up, man. We got to talk Mikey Garcia versus Robert Easter Jr., man. Robert,
that's the biggest fight.
What's up with this news about Junior, man? Is he down with TMT or is he not? I'm hearing a little whisper.
No, he ain't got no with TMT right now. Like right now, we really don't know if the Adrian Brown TMT situation real, you know. So
he coming out with the 50 million, like, yo, I just got the $50 million bag from Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my thing though, Floyd ain't denied it yet. Floyd like the rumors himself. We saw Tank, and this the thing. Tank came out and said he capping, right? Tank like he lying, this, that. But I went looking for the Tank shit. He deleted everything, bro. He did, like when he was saying he was lying. So I'm like, shit, is he lying? Is this
it might be an element of truth.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I went back. I'm like, let me go get this shit because I was gonna say I don't know if it's true. Tank said he capping. He said this. I went back, bro. I swear in like 15 minutes, like 25 minutes later, I went back to try to find Tank saying he capping, talking to these females. Somebody else snatched it up and put out there said it. But I saw it too. But when I went back, if you go look at it right now, you can't find Tank saying he lying nowhere now. You know what I'm saying? He deleted everything that he said. I don't
know who Floyd will put thrown in there to recoup that money, man.
But like, this the thing though, man. This the thing though. This if he did do the 10 million, I mean the 5 fights, $50 million deal, it's a smart move on the simple fact you still got Gervonta Davis and Adrian Broner. When you promote Gervonta Davis, when you promote them together, like of course we say who can fight. He gonna find fighters. But once you got the money team and Adrian Broner and all the shenanigans and turning shit into an event instead of just a boxing match, you want to make plus back. You know what I'm saying? Make even if you make $2 million back,
but you need to make something. You need the names to like. It's no. That's true. Clearly, Adrian Broner ain't fighting no killers at 140. They all lining up to go into the World Boxing Super Series. He's hesitant to fight welterweights.
He ain't gonna. You know, we got the Broner weight like we had the Canelo weight. You know, Broner at 144.
Yeah, he gonna be draining down to 44. 40.
So, but the thing is this though. You gonna have fighters that'll take a paycheck. Well, like you say, the names, it's gonna be hard, bro. But there's fighters out there that can say, you know what?
For Floyd to recoup that type of money is on.
Yeah,
like, you can't put him in there with Theo Fane and like.
Don't call me.
Who you gonna put? You only.
Nah, I can't get Theo Fane. He ain't even got Ashley no more. Shouts out to Ashley Fane. He just followed me on Instagram.
Yeah.
But, you ain't got that type of fight no more, you know.
So who you gonna? That's why I'm like, if the deal is legit, I just want to see who Floyd gonna probably end up putting him in. But
my thing like this, you saw Jesse Vargas come down to the weight, so it's Adrian Broner, bro. It's Adrian Broner, and believe this though, when you beat Adrian Broner, you do get credibility. You know what I'm saying? It gets you that much more. So all we gotta do is we gotta sit around and we just gotta wait and see, bro. Because it's always gonna be names. It's always gonna be names.
Well, Robert Easter Jr. Mikey Garcia already beat the mentor. Now he looking to go and beat the Stu.
I'm gonna say this though, bro. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, Mikey, my guy, man. Mikey a dog. Look, I tell people all this time. Now, I've been fucking Mikey since the cowboy hats. That's why I say, see, when people look at my videos, they get shit twisted, screwed.
That's 130, 135, 130, Mike.
And when we talk, bro, we talk with aggression. It rubs people the wrong way to where they just lash out when they don't be knowing their homework. But the thing is this, bro. When Mikey beat AB, bro, it wasn't that Mikey really beat him physically, bro. You know what I'm saying? But Mikey did walk this man down a whole round where AB didn't throw. Now I was so pissed off at Adrian Brown, bro, because he wasn't throwing. But I gave Mikey 100% credit. But if Adrian Brown would have let his hand, and I know people say this is the cliche, and that's all we say. If he let his hands go, this, that, but it's a fact, bro. It's a fact. If the man let his hands go,
no doubt
it would have been. It would have been. Look, he went to Mikey's body, came back upstairs.
Yeah.
He hurt Mikey to the body. Mikey don't like it downstairs, bro. But with Robert Easter Jr., who likes to fight, look, my heart say Robert Easter because I'm riding Robert Easter. My mind saying Mikey gonna see. I keep it real. Mikey is the favorite in this fight, everybody. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you going with Mike? I mean, you going with Robert again?" Yes, I'm riding with Robert Easter in this fight. He's training with my St. Louis brother, Coach Kevin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Devin, my brother.
I like Kevin Cunningham, man.
You know, Devin, coach is he's a low tolerance guy. He don't do the bullshit. But my thing is, could y'all first fight together be a success against this motherfucker killing?
And can he teach Robert Easter Jr.
quick
how
enough
to do something that he has a natural?
You said I know, just use his height. You said it in one of your videos, bro.
Yeah.
This is my thing though. I think he will be able to use his height in a Mikey Garcia fight. The same reason why I say Laura could beat Charlo. Because Mikey is a boxer and Mikey don't really apply aggressive. What I'm trying to say, effective aggression. My bad, y'all. Effective aggression. But he could pressure. But one thing about Robert Easter is he hasn't been beaten. He's not gunshot. So he's gonna let his hands go, bro. He's gonna let his hands go.
He's gonna let his hands go. But I just don't want him to become instinctual, man, because you know, it's like in a lot of Easter Junior, even some fights where he attempted to fight tall, he get lured back to that old style. Like in this last fight.
Let me tell you why, bro. Look, the Shafikov fight, right? The Dennis Shafikov fight, that was a little strong rush. I think Dennis Shafikov rushed. Shouts out to Dennis Shafikov. But his style, like with Dennis Shafikov, we saw what he did at Wrestling Barthélemy, bro. When you come in that Philly shell shit, it don't work with him. They little ass Tasmanian Devils. They so little they know how to get in and work you to where it's like damn, and they get in so fast on to where you sit down and bang. And I credit you got to be more smarter than that, and you got to keep their distance and keep them up with back with the
use them feet.
Turn them, angle them, keep the distance out there, range of distance. The best thing Earl is good at, range of distance. Sometimes he like to fight too much to where it look like he give up his height. And it make it look like he losing the fight when he still land he still land effective aggression. I had him beat the
shot, but it doesn't look good coming.
It doesn't look good, bro. And it looked like, damn, what you doing? Right. The Javier Fortuna fight, bro. Javier Fortuna is a smart veteran that frustrated the shit out of and waited so long, like, bitch, I ain't gonna throw until you get close to me where I can grab you and hit you behind your head and your nuts and your arms and your guts. You know what I'm saying? And he frustrated him. And it's
was you happy with the call on that fight?
Yeah, I had Robert winning, bro. I had him win. I know a lot of people said they had him winning, but you got to think about it. If you look at that fight, Robert landed the cleaner, effective shots. My bad, y'all. That was a low power. Robert landed the cleaner, effective shots, bro. It was just that Shafikov did have his ass walking into big shots, and he did catch him with some hard shots. And I give him credit. He's a former champion. People don't understand that. The man is a former champion, bro. He's a fucking gritty fucking fighter, and he did what he had to do. But I still had Robert winning. But now, sometimes you can fight down to your competition, bro. You can fight down to your competition. And I ain't saying that's the case because I don't want to take none away from those fighters. They fight their ass off. But I just feel like Robert and Mikey is going to be a good fight. Man,
it's be a good fight. It's going to be a good fight. But
my heart is with Robert. But if I keep it real with you, man, I hate to say this shit on her because I'm on record. I think Mikey go win. But I'm pulling for Robert Easter to win the fight, man.
I'm the same way. I'm pulling for Robert, but I gotta if I'm calling this thing unobjectively, man, I gotta look at what Mikey is and what he do in the ring. And I don't know. But see, my thing is Mikey is not that phone booth fighter. The one that always lure.
That's what I say.
Robert Easter into those type of fights. That ain't Mikey. Mikey is the type he want to take his time.
And he give Robert
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Give him a chance to use his length and keep his distance. He give him a chance to use that. But like you say, could he make Robert Easter fight that style of fight? And one thing about Coach Kev, bro, he don't take no bullshit. He wants you to fight his style. What he tell Bronner? Man, let your fucking hands go, man. You sitting here like you scared of the motherfucker. But when it was Mike Stafford, hey, motherfucker, calm the fuck down. I know what the fuck I'm doing. Nah, so you gonna do what I tell you to do. Otherwise, fuck it, like he told Devin. Man, get on until you get right, bro. And look at Devin now. You understand when Devin had his little drug addiction. So we'll see, bro. Like I say, I'm riding with Easter, but I think Mikey gonna win. But Easter, this ain't no knock. I'm riding for you to win, man. If you see Mainman video, I'm not saying it. We riding for you, brother.
Yeah, but we riding for you, and I'm hoping that Easter pulls it. But
Yeah.
So he got to talk his ass.
You gotta give Mikey his credit, man. Mikey is a fucking dog.
He got to talk. But Mikey with this Earl Spence Jr. talk, man, like, dog, if I see him make inroads to welterweight, then I can believe it a little more.
I know.
Right now, man, we're seeing him put down in weight. It's just like, okay,
I can't knock you on that because some people got to see it to believe it. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
but my thing is this though, bro. About me knowing Mikey, bro. Listen, and this just ain't me talking, man. I know Mikey not gonna use Earl name. Like, he never used nobody's name for clout, bro. I don't see him doing it now. Like, he got his fan base. Mikey is a hot commodity. I got Mikey in my pound for pound.
Yeah, and he said like this type of fight who like the challenges. Yeah.
But look, they said, look, it was a video on somebody's shit. They was like, hey Mikey, they saying everybody on here saying you faking, you're not gonna fight Robert Eason, but he got his head down and he wrapping his hand. Guess what he say? He say, watch me. He like, watch me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say your dad don't want it, your brother don't want it. He like, yep, and that's why I'm going to do it. Bro,
you think him and Lomachenko can never make it happen?
Man, I want it to happen, but we just seen that my man Ray Beltran got a fight. He got a fight. So I thought Lomachenko would have fought Ray Beltran and got that belt. And if Mikey beat Robert Easton, because I think that could have been a unification bout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean, undisputed fight. I want the fight to happen, bro, so bad. I want it to happen, man.
I don't know. That's why I'm looking at Mikey. Like, do you want that Loma fight or do you want the Spence fight? I mean,
or do you want the Spence fight? One thing about it, you're not gonna jump your ass up to 147 and jump back down to 135. Like he's not 30-something years of age. You know
that's my whole point. And then they get in there with a killer like Spence. You want two weight classes?
Because Spence. Gonna tear his ass up.
I like his reply though. I like how Spence carried it though, man. Spence on some man. He ain't let that really affect him much. You know what I mean? It's good that Mikey uses it. To be honest with you, the more Mikey speaks of Spence's name, the more he kind of bigging Spence up. You know what I'm saying? So,
you heard what Spence said though. Like, if he come up, that's a fight that's there. If he there, then we can make it happen. It's a fight that can happen. Spence, like, if he come up, that's why I'm telling people, don't discredit. If the fight happen and Spence tears his ass down, give full credit, bro. Give full credit. But man, we gotta talk about this. I know we gotta leave out the situation, bro, where you think Kell Brook was outboxing Spence. See, a lot of people
without a doubt,
bro.
Without a doubt,
bro. In 6 rounds, it was 3-3, bro.
Yeah, it was 3-3 scorecards. But looking at from what we seen, man, come on, man. I had Kell Brook up at least 4-2.
No, look, let me tell you what. And I bet you, look, the first round I gave to Spence, bro. Even Trav gave the first round to Spence. So look, Trav, man, Trav. God damn, Trav. Hey, and another thing too, Kell Brook was just dropped out the WBC. Because he didn't enroll in the body clean boxing program.
Yeah, body clean boxing program.
I'm looking for somebody to make a video saying, "Whoop the one."
Oh, they out there. They out there. I already kind of seen a couple of them. They are definitely out there. But I'm gonna take the same position on that I did with Spence and say that he is not in the WBC. Well, you know,
exactly, bro. And Kell Brook is a fucking clean fighter. He's a fucking. I would never come out my mouth and say, man, Kell Brook so clean.
How long was he in the clean boxing for? He was in the clean boxing.
He was in for a while. Yeah, that's why I say that's what I say about that program, bro. People getting tired of sitting around, bro, and then people chasing you down and dictating your life, bro. Don't you know if you're on vacation, bro, you can be, man, you can fly to Australia and be chilling with your family in the swimming pool. Zoop, you know WC call? No, they not coming to you. You gotta fight your ass all the way back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta fly back home. Like, I can't just wait. Nope. If you wait, guess what? They're gonna do your ass like they just did Tony Yorker. Suspend your ass for a whole year. You know what I'm saying? So 2 years. I think Tony Yorker got 2 years. So that's crazy, bro.
It's a form of control in one way or another. See, people. My thing is, if you in the WBC, right, and you use it and then you refuse to test, that's one thing.
That's one thing.
It got nothing to do with the WBC. They just like test just to show that you're morally clean, just to make people. Nah, bro. If y'all think the WBC is doing that just to make sure that all fighters are clean, that's right. It's a form of sort of control that they got a hand around that fight.
Exactly, bro.
And Earl, that's why I said in the Earl Spence story, when people was bringing up the fact about him in the clean boxing program.
Beautiful story.
Yo, like,
elegant.
Man.
You can tell it was heartfelt.
They had nothing to do with the WBC.
You put your time into that bitch.
Yeah. That was come on, man. That was then if you go back and just research it, you'll see, man. Earl Spence Jr. had no intentions on even getting down with the WBC, but the WBC knew that he was going to be a hot commodity, and they wanted to get a hand.
They want to keep their hands on, but I bet you this though, they would have put him in position to get that belt. Like, you got a fight coming next, you'd have stayed. The thing was, they try to give him number 3 against Tim Bradley. Guess what Tim Bradley said, bro?
Yeah, truth be told, he was though. He would have been in line for a championship if he'd have remained in the WBC.
Look, bro. when that boy was the champion, that boy Keith Thurman had a WBC.
Right.
They want, man, he would have been. Look, I tell you this, he been a champion for like 2 years now. He probably just now began a title shot right now, bro.
No
right
doubt
now,
about it.
you know
Doubt.
what I'm saying?
He'd have been just getting his title shot. He'd have been sitting at that #1 spot.
Yeah.
He had to wait out the politics and what Thurman was going to do. And they just getting their shot now. And that's the same belt that Spence would have been fighting for if he stayed there. But the thing I'm saying, he still would have been in a position where one of them would have had to fight him for it. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been Danny or it would have been Sean. And it would have been a faster route.
That's if they would have took the fight, though.
But somebody would have had to take it because when they put him in there, they put him as #3. Timothy Bradley was #2. He moved out of the way. They would have eventually forced the fight between the #1 contender and Earl Spence Jr. If they would have not made him the #1 contender already, you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. If he was just not getting a title shot now he's getting his title shot. To all the people that think he's dirty, he will enroll into the VADA Boxing Clean program once this situation occurs. 2019, Earl Spence going to roll to the VADA Clean Boxing program, and them boys got a problem on their hands, man.
Now, to people who about that though, like I said in the video, a couple months later after he got removed from the WBC, he signed up with Brooke, and him and Brooke did it with VADA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they don't give him credit for that.
This wasn't even 2-3 months late. Like, that happened in January. Him and Brooke fought that May. And Brooke had him on testing like since that March. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, yo, you can't. You gonna say Spence been juicing for 2 months, 3 months? Like, what is he doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't buy into the much. Now, I want you to address something,
you ain't conspiracy
because
theorist.
I did make a video, and I'm gonna be honest. I made a video, and I said in that video that another uploader brought up a good fact, and I would love to see people bring it up and see if there's any legitimacy to it. And that was the fact that Earl Spence Jr. stated that he has been paying out of his pocket for his USADA testing. And this is something. Well, actually, Earl Spence Jr. didn't say it was Dirk James who said that. I remember it in the interview.
Right.
Some people have went back and did the research, and they have some missing dates that Earl Spence Jr. ain't on there for USADA. So, I mean, with that
situation, them were the dates that the IBF paid for the testing, where they cannot disclose that. You understand? The dates that Earl Spence pays out his check, like, they don't just pay like at once. It's a yearly thing, bro. You know, to where when you get that fight, you get that big check, they slice that shit. You know what I'm saying? This what you owe them for that. How much could they make just paying out your pocket one test at a time? No, they slice that shit. So the test that he did pull up, it's the time that Earl Spence came out his own check. They got cut after fight night. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that the IBF, if it comes out of the IBF's checks, it don't have to be disclosed.
No, they can't disclose it. They can't disclose it. You know what I'm saying? Wow. That's their policy. And if you read in there,
hold on though. This is for year-round random testing. So this is not just for competition. Yeah. He's saying that Earl Spence pays for year-round random testing. And that's the golden question.
Say that. You can't it's half on Earl Spence, half on the IBF, bro. Just like the WBC, I don't think the WBC charge you for their testing. But sometimes I think if you just come to two, I think they make you pay out your pocket. But once it's like that, it's half Earl Spence, it's half IBF. You don't just pay for a year roundly on your own, bro. That's just not happen. You're not just paying out your own pocket.
Now, you know, USADA had a statement on their website that stated that they don't do they don't work one-on-one with individuals. Exactly. They just it's not how they do business. So
that's why they work with the IBF.
It brought some alarms up to some people when Earl Spence Jr. is saying that he paying. And clearly, USADA is saying that we don't deal with individuals. It just maybe you saying it was a bad choice of words
choice of words. That's what it got to be with Dirk James and his emotions, maybe, bro. But I know for a fact, bro, when the IBF like read through, you cannot pay when the IBF pay for it, you cannot disclose that shit, bro. You cannot disclose it.
Okay, all right. Well, that brings a lot. That brings a different perspective to that argument. When I seen that video, I thought that was a really credible question that he asked, and honestly, it's real credible because if Spence is saying one thing and then something else is proving that this is what's going on, then people, journalists, whoever, you know what I mean, boxing media.
I don't knock no man for trying to do that research and figure something out.
But I'm not down for the singling out of Spence either, though. It's like,
and that's what I'm saying. When it's a personal agenda.
Yeah.
It's a whole different story, bro.
That's something different.
I'm not.
No, you just got to think where you. Oh, I found this, and look. Oh yeah, bring them down now. Like nah, yo, that's bull.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you might have some credible information, but it's just how you present it out, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just can't have it one way. Make sure you got everything that's going down the line. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to hear Earl Spence explain this, man. I really would, man. I would love to hear him explain it because it makes us speculate. You know what I'm saying?
Bro. I got you.
I wish. I mean, I know there was one interview that was floating around on social media about him talking about it, but yo, I want to see him thoroughly say, look, this is what happened. Bam, 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 and this is what I'm doing now. Bam, bam, bam. Now leave me the hell alone.
No, you know I got you. Because one thing Spencer's for the people, bro. I'm telling you that right now. Look, the dude's so real, bro. He's so real. The man ain't got no He ain't got no problem with answering no questions, bro. No questions, bro. Say ask him anything. Ask me anything, bro. You know, and when you say anything, we know where he getting to.
Right. You know and I think honestly, Spence will want it out there just so he can have the facts out there exactly what's going on. But with Derrick James, just like we always accuse Abel Sanchez of running around and running his mouth, you know what I mean? If Derrick James don't know what he's saying, man, he need to watch that because yo, that to me was big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That to me was big, man. But you know, I like Earl Spence Jr., man. Like I said before.
Oh, I know you do. I know you give a first shot. You give a first shot, man.
Yeah, but I give him the benefit of the doubt, man. He has never popped up dirty. To me, he hasn't evaded tests like some people try to allege. I don't think he evaded no test. But I do think that you know, people have their suspicions, and I don't know. It's just out there, bro.
I mean, my thing is this too, though, bro. Only thing I do with the people with the suspicions, bro, go back to when they just started with suspicious and all doing. If they doing it from the beginning of their channel and they saying they this and that, look, Monnie Brown salute you, bro. More power to you, and I'll rap.
You gotta have some serious evidence, bro. Don't just
you can look. Send me some questions that you won't answer, and I'll ask them. But when I see you coming and you just become a fan when somebody win a belt and you saying that's your favorite fighter and you doing this and it's a personal agenda and it's an attack to destroy somebody's character, bro, then that's when I got a problem with you, bro. And that shit just ain't cool.
Hey, but before I let you go, Monnie, let me ask you this, bro. Now you say you had a 3-3 at the beginning of Earl Spence Jr. and Kell, right? You had a 3-3. So what point do you think the fight made the bad turn? When Kell Brook started the show, like you think that's when the fight started to make the bad turn?
The first round, I edged it to Earl. I'm gonna tell everybody, I edged to Earl. Earl ended good with the body shots, came back with the jab. The second round, beautiful round for Kell Brook, going to the body. Brook was going to the top. But even in the second round, go look at Brook touch his left eye, bro. In the second round, when he walking back, I think Spence irritated at that moment in the second round. As soon as he walked around, his glove touched the eye, like damn, and it was his left eye. So then,
so Kell was still boxing well.
Oh no, Kell was boxing beautifully. Look, Kell, look, this is what people look. I never discredit Kell Brook. He's a hell of a fighter, bro, a champion. Kell Brook arguably some people would say the best welterweight still after losing to Triple G, and that's why I say when people try to use the eye and they get Kell Brook credit. But let me finish this. Third round, I gave it to Brook. Brook came out beautifully. Fourth, fifth was Kell Brook. Sixth round was Spence. From the seventh on, I had Spence start taking over. But yes, I won't lie. The left eye played a factor in the fight. Would it have determined if Spence would have won or not? I think if his eye would have held up, I think we probably would have went 12 rounds. But I still had Spence winning because Spence started coming on. Spence started coming on, and we can tell and that's why we're gonna tell people yes, Kell Brook had an eye injury, but we gotta understand.
And he was getting hit flush once the eye went. Like those flush shots wasn't landing like that for Spence early on.
But Spence was he was landing early on. Bro.
Man, Spence hit with one combo in like the 7 for the 8. He went downstairs, boom.
But look, this is the thing that we know though. This is the thing that we know though, bro. Even in the second half of all the fights, once Spence catch on, bro, he got to heat up. And we know he been out for almost 11 months. Well, almost 8 to 9 months waiting on Kell Brook. Then you fly over to the UK. You sleeping in a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? You in that motherfucker. You eat not the food that you want to eat, but he had some good foods. But the thing was, Spence's weight was up too, and he got to get down, just like Kell Brook weight. But when you look at the early rounds, bro, Spence was landing, and he got he heats up, bro. And the pace that he was fighting at, he kept forcing Kell Brook to fight. Even when Kell hit him with a hard shot, Spence be right back on his ass, forcing him to fight. Something like Triple G, that little heat seeker pace, bro. They just hunt your ass down. He was hunting him down, bro. And look, he never stopped attacking the body, bro.
Now, Kell, believe it or not, Kell always had a stamina issue. That's something that he always kind of nurtured on the low because he was big for the weight also. But I just think that, man, when Kel came back over here and he got into the face of Spence and he wanted to do it again, truth be told, man, I think that would have been a really good fight to do again, man. I don't know if Kel would have came back down to welterweight. But
that's the thing. Look, that's the Kel not coming back to welterweight, bro. That's over. You hear Amir Khan trying to use welterweight as leverage now to fight Kel Brook.
Man, that situation right there, man.
Yeah. Look, when Spence told Kel, go win the belt and I'll come up and fight you, I'm gonna come up and fight you. I know people say, oh, why you telling him to win the belt? You got to understand, bro. Everything they put Spence through, a lot of people like Kel, even Kel Brook was putting Spence through some shit. Like, you can't get, like, the tables always turn, bro. They always turn. You can't get mad. Yeah, when a rabbit got the gun, don't get mad, bro. Don't get mad.
I think honestly, Kel looking at it now, like, look here, Khan, like, yo, you have been the A side for majority of this whole thing, but after now being stretched by Canelo,
right? But we're in the same boat. Like, that's a 50-50 thing right here. Yeah, that's a 50-50 thing. But I will say Amir Khan is still the bigger name.
He's still a bigger draw. Yeah,
but my thing is this though. That's the biggest fight for both of them, man.
So you think they cashing out with that in the end? I hope we get that done, man.
Look, Amir Khan got one more fight left on the contract. He gonna got
and that's why I just did a video screaming about it. Like, yo, dude got one more fight left under contract. And the fighters that he's calling out ain't Kel Brook.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm like, is Eddie gonna be able to deliver this fight? Because he got both of these dudes in his camp. And if Eddie gonna run around with the reputation, he's gonna be making the big fights and he's paying, like people are saying, he paying these fighters all this money and he's doing it.
Right.
Why ain't he making the Khan and Brook fight while he got them under contract? All I hear Eddie talk about is, well, Khan doesn't want it and Khan wants this. Man, look, man, you gave us, when you told us you first signed Khan, you said that this was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm holding Eddie foot to the fire.
My job is to make the Brook and Khan fight. You know? But yeah, we're in the same stable. You can't even get these motherfuckers to look at each other in the same ring for 5 minutes. Let alone make it happen.
And he couldn't even get Kel Brook a problem. Remember, he tried to run up in the ring. He couldn't even get a good face-to-face with his own man.
Exactly, bro. And what can Amir Khan say? Come down to 147.
Come down to 147, man.
You know that man that comes to no.
There's always got to be an asterisk with Khan, man. That's why
I would say though. I think Brook wants to fight. I don't think Amir Khan wants that fight, bro.
Nah, I mean, I think Khan is a diva. You know what I mean? Khan loves to keep his name in the spotlight. I heard him speaking up Earl Spence Jr. at one point in time. I think he's doing exactly what Mikey's doing. They know Earl's name is rising with a bullet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't be surprised if y'all see other fighters coming out like, yo, you know what? Eventually, I'm want to fight Spence. Yeah, I want to fight. You know what I mean? But the only fight I think is genuine when they say they really. There's only 2 fighters in boxing, well, right at the weight that I think is genuine. They want to fight Earl, and that is Devin Alexander and Omar Figueroa. I think Omar Figueroa would take him too.
I think Ugas will fight him too, bro.
Oh yeah,
Ugas.
Yeah.
I think he wants to fight.
I think those 3 fighters are serious, and the good thing about it is that they all can be possible fights. The Figueroa fight could be big because it's a Texas-based fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know with Devin, man. You know they're my brothers, man. Alexander. I got something coming with Von Alexander. He fight August the 4th as well. I'm about to link up with him. I'm about to get a real good exclusive.
Bro, I'm looking out for that vid, bro. Because I'm a huge Devin fan, bro. I think Devin is a brilliant fighter. When he did DeMarcos Maidana years ago, I thought that was one of the most beautiful.
Beat him the easiest anybody beat him, bro. And Marcos Maidana was on his way out the door. And a lot of people, he didn't have Robert Corsia. Man, come on, quit hating, man. That's what I say. Quit taking credit from people, bro. But Von Alexander, his big brother, bro, he fight August 4th. Devin fight August 4th too. Devin fighting in New Jersey. Nah, he fighting in Atlantic City. That's in New Jersey, right? Atlantic City, New Jersey. And my man's Devin fighting in New York, man. Devin got Andre Berger.
When you say you doing that, because I want to look out for that.
Well, I ain't gonna have Devin. I'm gonna have Von Alexander, the big.
That's cool. When you doing that.
Either not this Saturday, it might be next Saturday.
Right, next y'all hit it out there, man. Y'all need to tune in for that, man. Check out Monnie Brown TV when you get that interview. That's gonna be solid right there.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Big fan of Devin Alexander, man. I think Devin, like I said, he's a good boxer, man. To see him on what kind of game plan that he will come up for Spence.
I watched Devin whole ride, man. In the same neighborhood, Devin training, man. This is a true story, man. I'm sitting on my porch, bro.
Yeah.
You know I'm in St. Louis, man. You know this city just crazy, bro. Crazy, man. Devin coming down, bro, jogging, bro. This is a true story, man. A car getting shot at, bro. a point getting shot at. This dude Devin didn't budge, didn't do nothing. This dude still running, jogging like ain't no bullets flying. Man, I said this dude crazy as hell. I'm bagging up in my wheelchair. He just, man, in ton of it. I'm like, damn, Dad. Look, he stopped hollering at me. I'm like, boy, yeah, man. I say, damn, boy, yeah, like you Superman.
Yo, ladies again, bro. I see that workout vids, man. That him, Kevin Cunningham, and like when they had that whole camp going down there with Brown and man. Hey, yo, Kevin ain't playing, yo. He got them working down, and that's what Adrian Brown needed, like you said earlier. The big difference between him and Mike Stafford, man. That's exactly what Brown needs. Somebody to get in his face. Look, let him know. Look, stop cruising in these fights, man. There was a point when him and Mikey Garcia, man. They literally was looking at each other
a whole round,
bruh, for like 10 straight seconds, standing in front of each other. Nobody's swinging.
That's why I said Mikey Hunter, like Mikey was looking at him like, just playing. I'm like, damn, you ain't gonna throw a punch, bro? I'm like, come on now, bro.
I think Broner wasn't sure of himself in that fight. He came very light for that fight because he knew he was going to lose that money.
Man, I was just the only thing Broner was worried about. Only thing he kept talking about. I ain't getting $500,000 no motherfucker.
Yeah, he killed himself, man.
That's all he focused. Right, like Mikey, like why would he come in at 138?
I ain't never seen Broner come in that. Again, even in the fight, he looked a little frail to me.
Frail, hell yeah. You can tell in his face, the head, like
it wasn't the same Broner.
Yeah, they talk to him about Devin Haney and Robert Easton. You can just tell. I'm like, damn, Broner. But you can look at him like even Mikey had a question like, okay, 138, that ain't helping you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, I hope Devin Haney and Tank ever mix it up one day, man. That'd be interesting, though.
The fight is, I think, and look, that's a possibility, bro.
Oh, I hope
that's a possibility. I think that's more of a possibility than Devin Haney and Shakur. But Devin Haney and Tank, I think that's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, TMT keeping that close, man. I think they know what they're doing with that.
Yeah, bro. They just want them to get grown, hit that superstar status, and yes, indeed.
Yeah, they got some future stars in the mix. And that's how Floyd looking at it, man. Floyd looking at boom stars. We give a lot of the TNT stable a lot of shit. A lot of them they came up a little short or whatever. But Floyd in the business now, I think he just wants stars. He wants, if you ain't a star, like
exactly, bro.
Camera, swagged out and all, he ain't messing with you.
And let me explain this a little bit too, man. Mickey Bay, Floyd put money in his pocket, flooded him, man, made him look good, got him a championship belt. Yeah. Mickey, you lost, bro. You got to keep yourself in shape and stay relevant. You know what I'm saying? Ishai Smith, you shouldn't be dogging Floyd out at all, bro. Floyd looked out for you, and we knew even when he signed you. He signed him, and he was one of his first champions. Credit Ishai BK9. But when he brought in Badu Jack, man, he paid you money like you deserve it, bro. But even you was at an age, bro, when you won that belt to where you was diminishing still. You know what I'm saying? But you still get these kids good fights. Don't cry about if you're not making great decisions. You know what I'm saying? LaTondra Jones, baby, you shouldn't be talking, baby.
Yeah, I heard her, man.
I don't know if she's smoking weed or not, because Floyd was on one thing saying your lips turning purple. You know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
dude,
man.
Jose Vargas, I don't know what happened with him. You know, with the new fighters, I don't know. So it's like, even with Nano gone now. So it's like,
yeah, he even wanted Shakur, man. Floyd wanted Shakur, man. He couldn't pull him from Jay Prince.
Yeah, but Shakur said he was waiting, though. Like, Shakur was waiting for Floyd, like he never came. Like, in the beginning, I was waiting on him saying he go sign me, but the shit never happened. So I don't think Top Rank was a bad move for Shakur.
Nah, it wasn't a bad move.
Because you got Jay Prince and Andre Ward in your corner, so they ain't gonna let you fall too short.
Oh, nah, hell nah. Jay Prince, Andre Ward, Bob Aaron with this ESPN connect, hopefully, just one day he can just cross that bridge and maybe we can get him over to the TMT fighters.
My thing is, I don't think he's gonna be with Bob Aaron for the end of his career. I think he gonna cross it to somebody, even if it's Al Heyman. He's going to somebody else. It ain't gonna be Bob Aaron for him at the end of his career.
Well, look here, man. I gotta cut it, man, because we have been going for a full 2 hours, man. Man, 2 hours and breeze too like that. We pretty much covered everything related to today's boxing, man, that's worth talking about, I think, man. I can't think of anything that we left out. Can you think of anything?
No, I can't think of anything, man.
I think that pretty much covers it, man. Everybody out there, man, I appreciate y'all for rocking on this live stream. Please go and subscribe to Monnie Brown TV, man. The brother knows what he's talking about, man. He knows what he's saying, man. He's a good boxing man, and he's always welcome here, man. Anytime, bro. Anytime. And I appreciate everything you do in the boxing group, man. Man,
I appreciate you as well, bro. Oh, it's all love, bro. All love, man.
Real talk, man.
Like
and look, man.
when it's somebody like you that give a first shake to everybody, bro, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know I made a video about Mainman. I was in my field, like I said, a lot of people. That shit is gone. I'm telling people now, man, that Monnie Brown that y'all used to know, man, snapping on people, this and that shit is over with, man. It's all about,
man, you know,
positivity and credibility, man. If you talking, if it's just nonsense, I'm just let it flow, man.
Exactly. My deal is, you know, I want to attract everybody here from every boxing perspective. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to believe that just because you like this fighter and you don't like that fighter, that, oh, man, don't rock with you. That ain't how I go. I rock with everybody with a respectable boxing opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who you're lining up with. I don't care. You know, it's all love here. Y'all know who my people are. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, it is, you know, I like who I like and y'all like who y'all, and we're going to always mash it up. I plan on having a lot more people on the platform. You know what I'm saying? I want, you know, especially those with the opposing views, be expecting those live streams very soon, because I got some that be commenting in the comment section, bro, and they don't be rocking with nothing I say. So I'm dying to get them up here and explain that.
Get them on. Yeah. If they gonna talk about it, get them on, see where they knowledge at.
No doubt. And Monnie, man, please, bro, please come on back. Don't be a stranger, man.
Whenever, bro. Whenever, like I'm out these Boston streets for real, bro. I don't give a fuck how big I get, bro. I'm coming back to everybody, man. You dig? And like I said, if I got a direct line to somebody, bro, and if you talking nonsense, man, shoot me questions, bro. I ain't got no problem with asking them questions, bro. You know, and the people that I got asking, they gonna ask and they gonna answer, bro. You dig?
Most definitely. Most definitely. Well, with that being said, everybody, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Everybody on the live stream, man, appreciate all the comments. I see every last one of y'all, and I see all the familiar names, see all the familiar faces, man. And I appreciate y'all for sliding through on this Saturday, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Monnie has been real, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. To the next video. Peace out.
Peace out.